You're watching BCS Under the Lights, a production of Birmingham City Schools and BCS Media. Birmingham City Schools, your best choice in education. You have choices in Birmingham City Schools, learning academies and outstanding teachers, championship sports teams, fine arts, music, science, technology, and engineering. Go to birminghamcityschools.org and enroll today. Birmingham City Schools, success starts here.
Hello, I'm Derek Billups, Vice President of Birmingham City Schools Board of Education and your representative for District 4. And you're watching BCS Under the Lights, Courtside Edition.
We are the Woodlawn High School Colonels, and you're watching BCS Under the Lights, Courtside Edition. Go Colonels!
In Birmingham City Schools, our main business is teaching and learning. Like many public school districts across the nation, we face challenges brought on by the pandemic during the past 2 years. But our educators, students, and families maintain their focus on our core business of teaching and learning in the classroom and at home. And because of this effort, 7 schools in our district worked their way off the state's failing schools list, which was released on Thursday, November the 10th. Overall, the number of Birmingham City schools on that list declined by 35% since 2020. I'm proud to announce that Hudson K-8, Putnam, Jones Valley, Brown Elementary, Hemp Hill Elementary, Washington K-8, and West End Academy all worked their way off the state's failing schools list. Under the Alabama Accountability Act, schools are ranked, and the schools that fall in the bottom 6% are placed on the failing schools list. Therefore, there will always be schools included on this list. The state of Alabama ranks elementary, middle, and K-8 schools based on their students' performance on the Alabama Comprehensive Assessment Program, or ACAP. In high school, schools are ranked based on the 11th grade performance on the ACT. 4 schools have been added to the list this year for a total of 13. We will not be satisfied as long as any Birmingham City school is included on this list. We know that our scholars are more than a score. Their achievement is a comprehensive combination of effort, progress, and mastery of skills as a result of high-quality instruction in every school, in every classroom, for every student, every day. This week, our elementary mathematicians are competing in our district-wide math derbies, set for November the 15th through 17th. I'm proud of our scholars who will represent their schools in this event, and I look forward to their success. Also this week, we begin broadcasting BCS Under the Lights Courtside Edition. Each week, we'll broadcast games on our live stream. While you're watching, you'll also have an opportunity to learn about our students, events, and programs in Birmingham City Schools. American Education Week begins November the 13th through 19th. All of our schools have planned events to celebrate public education. Horace Mann, considered the father of public education, said, "Public education is the cornerstone of our community and our democracy." As we work daily to build communities and a stronger nation, traditional public education must be at the forefront across America and here in Birmingham, where we are BCS strong.
Now look at that, Steve. That's the boys. I'll get it later.
BCS.
Let me text you this, Steve.
From Birmingham to the world, this is BCS Under the Lights, Courtside Edition, coming to you from Woodlawn High School. I'm your host, Steve Brown, along with my partner and co-host, Robert Bradford. Robert, how you doing tonight?
Doing well, Steve. Doing well. How are you? You looking sharp as normal.
Man, I'm hanging in here. We are excited. We are here at the Woodlawn Colonel's Gymnasium, ready for a matchup between Woodlawn and Minor High School.
And, we second time here at Woodlawn. Excited to see the Colonels again. Last time it was J.O. and Woodlawn, but this time we can be Colonels tonight, Steve.
Absolutely, and it's always good to be homers, and we're going to be homers for a few hours tonight. And during that time, you're going to see some of the best basketball in the state of Alabama. We're going to begin broadcasting the girls, followed by the boys, and you're going to see great coaching in both games. You're going to see great playing in both games.
Oh, definitely, Steve, and love basketball season. You know, people that know me think that football is my favorite, but basketball really is my favorite.
And both of these games should be good matchups. As you said, this is our second broadcast, and ironically, it is the second time that we come to you from the confines of Woodlawn High School. So we've had a chance to see both the girls and the boys previously. And Robert, I just got to say, having not seen any of the other girls' teams in the city, and since we can be homers tonight, I love this Woodlawn girls team, man. They're gritty. What, only 7 girls on the roster?
7 girls on the roster, and, they played great the other night. And when you've only got 7, I've coached with 7, it's tough. You got to play good defense, but you got to play smart defense, Steve.
And you mentioned that in particular because they play aggressive defense.
Yes.
They are not sitting back in a zone allowing people to shoot, depending upon misses. They were getting up in the Mustangs of Jackson Nolan's face. They were creating turnovers. They did experience a little semi-foul trouble, remember, in the first half of that game, but Coach managed that well, man. And I really just like this Woodlawn team, man. They have a lot of grit.
And number 1, junior guard, Kunya Mullen, is really an exciting player. But, Woodlawn Athletics is a powerhouse to be respected. And let's take a look at some of the history of Woodlawn basketball.
Absolutely. Now, Oliver Robinson, better known as the Big O in these parts, was a phenomenal player in the 1970s. As a matter of fact, in 1978, Oliver Robinson was the first signee for Coach Gene Bartow at UAB.
I remember that well, Steve, and, man, what a player Oliver Robinson was.
Yeah, he was the offensive go-to guy on that squad. I think I mentioned the last time Glenn Marcus, one of my cousins, was the point guard on that team. And I remember all he did was feed the Big O.
And if we do a Woodlawn game again, we should try to get Oliver to come and visit with us. That would be huge, man. But and literally, because Oliver is a big man. But that would be good to see.
He would go on to lead the team at UAB during his time to an NCAA tournament appearance. In fact, they got to the NCAA tournament twice, and he went on to play for the San Antonio Spurs of the National Basketball Association. So the Big O was one of those basketball heroes, is a basketball legend from Birmingham City high school basketball from the 70s. And that's one of the things, Robert, that I just look forward to as we can just give a preview to to Friday. And as we look at this picture here, Robert, do you know that guy standing there to the left with the big O?
I do not.
Isn't that? I think that's Leon Douglas, isn't it?
I believe you may be right.
And I'm not sure who the guy is there in the middle. I'm not sure who that fella is, but yeah. As we go to Parker and preview Parker and Carver that we'll be doing for the fans on Friday night, again, we'll get into another chapter of Birmingham City School basketball history because both of those schools have a wealth of talent and a wealth of history. Another guy that came through these doors at Woodlawn High School is a standout player named Ed Daniel. Ed Daniel is actually a professional basketball player now for the Scafati basketball team, known for their sponsorship by Giovanni Scafati, which is an Italian professional basketball club based in Scafati Campania. That's in Italy. The club competes in the top level of Italian professional basketball, the Lega Basket Series A, the LBA. After starting at Woodlawn High School in Birmingham, Daniel committed to play college basketball for Murray State in Murray, Kentucky.
Oh,
he was a key member. Get this now. He was a key member of the winningest recruiting class in Murray State Racer history. As a junior, Daniel was a starter on the Racers 2011-2012 team when they won 23 straight games to start the season. They went on to be 31-2 overall, and as a senior the following year, he averaged a double-double, man, 13.2 points, 10 rebounds per game, and he was all Ohio Valley Conference. Ed Daniel started right here in the BCS, another example of BCS excellence.
Well, and, Steve, success starts here, Birmingham City Schools.
Hoop that is.
You have choices in Birmingham City Schools, learning academies and outstanding teachers, championship sports teams, fine arts, music, science, technology, and engineering. Go to birminghamcityschools.org and enroll today. Birmingham City Schools, success starts here.
Well, Robert, we're back live, and let's now look at, we have a clip about the Business and Finance Academy. We're more than just athletics in the Birmingham City Schools, but our primary business is to educate the students of this city to be college and career ready when they leave. So let's look at a segment here on the Woodlawn Business and Finance Program.
Stephen Crenshaw is in his final year here at Woodlawn High School in Birmingham. He's already planning ahead to have a successful life after graduation. Stephen aspires to create a business called Farm to Plate.
Farm to Plate is like you cook vegetables from the ground and then you teach people how to cook those vegetables that they sell.
Stephen and his schoolmates are learning what it takes to become an entrepreneur through the Academy of Business and Finance at Woodlawn.
They teach about entrepreneurship in a broader perspective, but they have you to put your business and coincide with their curriculum that they're teaching. And so they just work you through the basic steps of, what is a 501c3 or what is a for-profit business.
Our main objective is to make sure that our students are college and or career ready. Some students may decide to enter into the workforce directly after high school, so we want to make sure that they have the tools needed to do so.
When you think about the level of opportunity that our students have now, there is no reason for our students not to have the support that they need or the skill set to enter into college or into a career that fits, I guess I would say, their needs.
11th grader Jeremiah Williams is taking advantage of the tools that are offered in the program.
One thing it teaches you is about having a fixed versus growth mindset. Basically, that means that having a fixed mindset, that means you will learn something, but you will stick to that. You won't try to grow into it or try to improve in something. But having a growth mindset, that means that you will learn and keep improving. You will try to learn new strategies and ways to improve. Another thing is time management.
Jeremiah says he hopes to someday create his own clothing line. 11th grader Armani Bishop also wants to have her own business.
I want to get into having a salon. I want to do hair, things on top of that, and I also want to have my own brand line.
These students are all thinking innovatively and are destined for greatness. You can learn more about the Academy of Business and Finance program online at bhamcityschools.org.
From Birmingham to the world, this is BCS Under the Lights,
Courtside edition.
Right here at Woodlawn High School. And we're going to take a little time right now to go over the roster for our homestanding Woodlawn Lady Colonels.
And playing guard, 00 sophomore Ashley Smedley. Also, Kuna Mullen, a point guard, number 1. She is a junior. Azaria Jackson, yes, a freshman. Madison Hall Mason, another freshman.
Jamara Dukes, number 5, forward. Kanaya Moore, number 20, guard.
Destiny Dixon in there and also coming in, Kanaya Jackson, a forward, doing great. And this is a name I love, November Bowler. She is a senior, the only senior on Woodlawn's roster this year.
Scrappy squad, great squad, as we see Coach Samika Thomas there at midcourt with the minor coach and the officials getting everything together so we can tip this one off.
Only a couple of minutes away, Steve. I'm excited for edition number 2.
Absolutely, a BCS Under the Lights Courtside edition featuring the best in Birmingham City Schools basketball. Tonight we have the Minor Tigers from the Jefferson County School System.
Adamsville, Alabama.
Visiting the homestanding Woodlawn Colonels. Nice crowd. The students are here. A little thicker than it was the last time. As a matter of fact, for the girls' game, it was not quite this crowd.
I agree.
And we still see the crowd coming in.
And we appreciate everybody tuning in. Livestream.com/BCS. Also YouTube and the NFHS network. And man, what a privilege it is to shine the light on our Birmingham City School students.
What a fellowship. What a fellowship we have. As the pregame clock winds down, we are starting in less than 32 seconds. The first game of our doubleheader, the Woodlawn Lady Colonels in white with the green and yellow stripes down the side, playing host to the Minor Lady Tigers, coming in and donned in their purple uniforms with white trim.
And I understand that Minor has a brand new coach. The girls have a brand new coach this year, so should be an interesting game. Both Class 6A schools should be a great game. So about to get underway here from Woodlawn High School.
And we're going to tell you right now.
All righty.
BCS Under the Lights Courtside edition.
All right, from Birmingham to the world, this is BCS Under the Lights Courtside edition. Coming to you from Woodlawn High School, and we're ready for the tip-off of the first of our doubleheader, the Woodlawn Lady Colonels preparing to defend home court against the Minor Lady Tigers.
Yeah, and Steve will go ahead and Give a little heads up. We'll be at Parker Friday night. Carver Rams against the Parker Thundering Herd.
That's right, and we'll be back neutral then, calling it right down the middle. But tonight, we're all in for Woodlawn.
We're Colonels tonight, brother.
I think you might be able to wear that a little better than me. Colonel Bradford. And we have our tip-off. Minor gets it in, pushes it up. Woodlawn sets back in that matchup zone, which we saw last week, very aggressive. Minor is moving the ball pretty good, flashing it, trying to do a little high-low action. Ball deflected, and the shot is made.
Brianna Adams.
And Minor applies some full court pressure, and we got a foul. Sanaya Mullen received the pass from Smetley, and she was fouled. That's the first team foul for the Tigers.
Now they've settled back into, looks like a 2-3 zone after trying to press.
And Sanaya Mullen throws it up, trying to get a little high-low.
Turnover.
It was defended well. Minor pushes it up, ball fake, and 2 points.
Gowdy on the layup.
Full court pressure applied. DeShazo gets it away. Woodlawn having trouble controlling it, but they do. Trap, she's fighting through it. Smetley now with it. Smetley drives, gets up a shot off the glass. No. Gets her own rebound under for 2 points. Ashley Smetley.
4-2 now, Minor.
6 minutes and 55 seconds and counting. Minor brings it up. Passes it over to the left wing. She puts up a three and it's off.
Air
this
ball.
Is everything. Pops it back inside, though, for the putback.
Mays.
1-2-1-1 full court pressure here by the Tigers. The Colonels handle it well. And we got a drive, and we got off the rim. Good drive. Mullen couldn't get it to go down. The Tigers are aggressive, pushing it up. Good ball movement, and it's out for them. The Colonels couldn't hold on to that rebound. It's out of bounds on Jackson. So now the Minor Tigers will inbound the ball underneath the goal. As I like to say, Robert, we'll get to see how strategic the coach is here. Is Minor going to try to maximize some points with an inbound play where they can score? Score is 6-2, 6 minutes and 16 seconds in the first quarter. Kind of token movement there. They get it to the wing. One drives.
And one.
And one.
Follows on Azaria Jackson, her first, team first.
And Adams has a chance to make a three-point play.
Don't like the and one for Minor, but I do like the and ones.
Yeah, the movement on the inbound was not aggressive, but once she got the ball, she was aggressive. Missed a shot, rebound, and a second rebound, no. DeShazo touches it, and it goes out, and Minor retains possession.
8-2, Minor here early, 6:04 to go, opening quarter.
Deep corner inbound, may not be able to run quite an effective play here. Gets it back, swings it back to the inbounder, and she misses the three.
Well,
rebound by Jackson. And she throws it away.
Adams now has 6 points, and Minor has an 8-point lead.
1-2-1-1 zone. Woodlawn breaks it. Get it into the front court. Setting it up for a play here, looking for some high-low action. Back out to the wing to Smetley. Smetley drops it down, but good defense there again by Minor. Adams dribbles it off her foot, but it is picked up by her teammate. Nice crossover by Adams. Now she's going on and dishes it.
Wow.
To her girl coming down the wing for
Washington.
12-2 Minor. Now, Robert, I look at body language. It doesn't appear that Woodlawn expects to be doing more than what they're doing right now. Does it seem that way to you?
Yeah, I mean, they out of sync, definitely out of sync.
And I mean, Coach Thomas was a bit more demonstrative last week.
And they've only got one player on the bench, so they've only got 6 dressed tonight.
So Smedley is facing a 2-1-2 half-court trap. They got her in a bad spot. And the ball is deflected out by Minor. Now, Coach Thomas is up now. She's turning up some heat. I think her girls will respond. Nice head fake. Smedley drives.
Oh, off the front.
Misses it, but a good effort. Now Tigers are pushing it up. Passing it inside. 2 points.
Washington again. She now has 4.
Their forwards are really running the court. DeShazo has it now, trying to break this full court pressure. She gets it up. She's going all the way. She misses. 2 things you got to realize, Robert. The press wants you to either throw it away and create a turnover first or rush into a bad shot. And Woodlawn is helping Minor right now. 14-2 is the score with 5 minutes and 5 minutes and counting.
Full court press has been very effective for Minor so far.
It really has. Now you got a 2-1-2 half court press. She dumps it into the top of the key. They were able to push her out of that high post position. Jackson needs to kind of sustain her position there. Now get it up, get it down. Oh, entry pass, got to be over the top. She had a seal if she could have just dropped that pass over the top, and I'm sure Coach Thomas is going to mention that. Now Woodlawn will inbound it underneath their goal after the foul.
Foul on Washington, her first, team second.
Sanaya Mullen back in for the Colonels.
And wholesale substitutions for Minor. They replaced 3 or 4 players there.
Now we see an aggressive play getting it in, but the shot was blocked. Woodlawn was definitely going for a basket there, and it creates a fast break for the Tigers, and we've got a foul on number 2, Azaria Jackson.
That's her second, Steve, and team second. Shooting 2 will be Summer J.
Score remains 14-2, first quarter. And she makes the first one. As we see in our slam cam as that shot went through the net.
Great job.
She makes them both. So now the score is 16-2. Woodlawn trying to get it up, deflected out of bounds. I believe that was number 3 for the Tigers that got her hand on that one.
That's Brooke Adams.
Mullen needs to get something going here. She pops it over to Smedley, back to DeShazo, back to Mullen. Mullen driving. That's it. That's what's needed for the Lady Colonels.
She goes the line shooting 2.
Got to create some fouls. She was very effective in doing that last game against the Jackson-Ola Mustangs. So she goes to the line here for 2 shots. Much needed for the Colonels. And she misses the first.
Smedley scored early, and the last 4 minutes have been pretty much scoreless for Woodlawn. Misses them both.
Pressure being applied now by the Colonels, but they backing off. Pass up the court. Nice stop and pop. And it is off of Jackson again. Woodlawn loses possession here, or loses an opportunity to gain possession, and Minor will inbound underneath their goal. A lot of movement, circulation, getting it out.
Nice play.
Good hand on the ball there.
By Jackson.
Yeah, Zaria Jackson, the freshman. She had a real good game for Woodlawn in our last broadcast. Movement, circulation, throwing it up top. Swinging it back to the wing. She pulls up a 3, and she hits it.
Number 15, Summer J.
And they apply the 1-2-1-1. She throws it away. Pass inside. Very nice and aggressive. Nice layup by the Tigers, 21-2. 3 minutes and 33 seconds and counting. Woodlawn breaks it, but they are running on, and you got a foul there. She was about to run, I think, into a bad shot, Robert. They really got to start pulling it out, set it up, swing that ball and take some of those good shots that they were doing against Jackson Oler.
Adams first, team fourth.
Ball swung out here to Smetley in the corner. And we got a timeout. Timeout with 3 minutes and 25 seconds remaining. The visiting Minor High School Tigers, 21, and the Woodlawn Lady Colonels, 2.
30-second timeout, Woodlawn.
You're watching BCS Under the Lights, Courtside edition. And if you would like to be a sponsor on this great broadcast with this great broadcast team covering these great students, please contact Ms. Cheryl Stewart today at sstewart@bham.k12.al.us or call us at 205-231-4600. Yeah, call us, email us, text us, reach out to us, and be a part of what we're building here in the Birmingham City Schools. Back to live action for Woodlawn. Smetley tees up a 3, and it comes out, and it goes out of bounds.
3:14 to go, first quarter. Minor up 21-2.
They're going to have to be aggressive to get back in this one. You can't argue with that shot. She was open. Woodlawn settles back now in the 2-3 zone. Still matching up a bit. Number 3 floats up an air ball. She was aggressive, but
her coach says, "What was that?"
Her.
I love it.
Ball coming up by Smetley. Passing it to the high post. Back to her into the corner. Back to Smetley. Smetley drives. Oh, she tries to dish it or drop it off. Or was she fouled? According to the official, she was fouled. So she goes to the line for 2 shots.
Taylor's first, team fifth. Shooting 2, Smetley.
Woodlawn in need of points here. And they get one. Smetley, the 10th grader. This is a young Woodlawn team, so understandably when you're facing a squad that's experienced, that is skilled like this minor team, I can imagine that it is something to adjust mentally to.
Gets both the free throws. Great job there by Smetley. She's got all 4 of Woodlawn's points.
Now Woodlawn is in their zone, in their full court, but it is broken, and the layup is missed by Minor, but she gets her own rebound.
And one.
And puts it back with a foul.
Foul on 1, Mullen. Her first, team third. Mays shooting 1.
Mays with a nice shooting form there, puts it down.
She now has 5, and the lead is 20, 24-4. 2:30 to go here, first quarter.
Smetley brings it up, looking at a 2-3 zone. She dumps it into the high post, out, and an air ball that time by Mullen. Good effort. They're being aggressive, but just not finding the rim. Aggressive now on defense, trying to make something happen. Good cross-court pass back into the high post, and beautiful layup by Mays. Great ball movement by Minor. Good defense over there by Mays, playing that wing, and a jumper off. Rebound, though, by DeShazo. Looking, faking, pumping. They're coming at her. She's going baseline, and she gets fouled.
Got bailed out on that one,
yeah,
Steve.
she was doing something in her mind that I don't know if her physicality was going to be able to finish. But the thing is, be aggressive, and great things happen.
That's Mays' second foul here in the first quarter.
A great thing, because if you can get Mays to the bench, I think Woodlawn will have a chance to make some ground here.
Shazo.
And she makes it from the slam cam going down.
Checking in for Miners, number 14, Morgan Jackson.
Quite a high-scoring game. Still the first period here. 26-5 is the score. Oh, we got a lane violation.
And DeShazo was smart. She went in and took the shot.
Absolutely.
Now checking in Brianna Adams back into the game for Minor. She's very athletic, Steve, number 1.
Absolutely. DeShazo, did you see her eyes flash over to the Minor bench thanks to that great shot by Brett down there? Brett Oates, our sideline cameraman. You saw her eyes flash over to the Minor sideline or behind her back as she was shooting.
Yeah, that's they drew her attention.
Exactly, and it ended up being an air ball. So Minor brings it up, and they put up a 3. They're not afraid to shoot them.
You read my mind, Steve.
Inside the maze, right there in that elbow, man, and she's doing it.
She now has 9.
Smedley brings it up, passes it over, and is off the glass by Mullen. Oh, and we got an inadvertent trip on DeShazo. How many fouls is that on her, Robert?
Just her first, team 4th.
Inbound by the Tigers. They bring it up, swing it back over to Adams. Adams just kind of looking, trying to work, crossing over, goes down the lane and misses the layup.
Nice rebound.
Sanaya Mullen. She's pushing now. She's got to make a decision here.
A little out of control.
Kind of want to see her keep that ball in the middle of the court. The Tigers are doing a great job pushing them to the sidelines, and their maze is she couldn't get it to go down. Mullen being aggressive, out of bounds on her. You know, you have to, I don't know which it is. Part of it is on the way they're driving up the court, I think, Robert. They're running to the sideline, and then the Tigers are forcing them to the boundaries.
And Minor.
Oh, a
wow,
deep 3.
Wow.
It touched the rim, and it's out of bounds again on Mullen, so Minor gets another chance. These Lady Tigers are not afraid to let it go.
Well, I was talking to a girls varsity coach last night, and he said, you know, you take 13 threes,
nice
well, you only make 2. Smedley.
Oh, she misses it, but she gets her own rebound. Now she's going to launch a 3. She misses that.
But he said you take 13 threes, only make 2. Well, that's 11 misses. But when you get 8 rebounds and put them back in.
Nice crossover and drive by Adams, but she couldn't finish. Rebound by Minor. I was sorry to cut you off, Robert, but that was just so sweet what she did. She just couldn't finish. You mentioned how athletic Adams is, and she's showing it. DeShazo pulls one from deep off the glass.
3.
At the buzzer. Go ahead, Krista DeShazo. Get your team fired up at our break. So 8 minutes to with 8 minutes before we start the second period, the second quarter, the score is 28-8. The Minor Tigers with the lead.
And leading the way was Mays with 9.
And we look forward to seeing you watching us, and we'll be watching you Friday night, December the 2nd. A Friday night spectacular. The historic A.H. Parker High School basketball team.
And Steve, December the 2nd is probably the best day in history.
You know, is it because it is Robert Bradford Day?
Oh, yes.
Somebody told me that is Robert Bradford Day. So we're going to get to do Carver and Parker, celebrate your birthday, and enjoy some high school basketball in Birmingham. What a gift, man. I received that gift on my birthday. Now it's the gift that keeps on giving.
Yeah, that's I was born in 1961, so I'll be 61. It's 2022.
What a blessing, man.
Yes,
what a blessing.
Well, the college football rankings are out. The playoff rankings are out.
Talk to us, Robert. Give them to us quickly before we
Georgia,
get back to live
Michigan,
action.
TCU, USC, Ohio State, and Alabama. So that pretty much puts Alabama's playoff hopes to rest because they can't jump Ohio State.
So says Robert Bradford. So we're back to live action here, and Smedley is putting up a 3.
Oh,
And it's missed. Being pushed up now by Minor. And I felt it. She's about to put up a three, and it's off the rim. A lot of liberty on that Minor sideline for those threes, and a good play over there to throw and deflect that ball off of Smetley so that Minor could retain possession. 7 minutes and 40 seconds to go. Swing pass, or swinging it over to the wing, I should say. Bank shot three.
the bank is open.
31-8 is the score. 1-2-1 zone is the defense. Woodlawn breaks it. Dudley throws it into the back court. DeShazo doesn't touch it, and she doesn't get the foul as Minor tiptoes out of bounds.
Oh, me.
That was a good one for DeShazo not to get called for a foul there.
When you can throw one up like that and it goes in off the bank, you know you're pretty much in trouble, Steve.
Yep, Smetley was about to launch it. DeShazo inside, nice entry pass, catch, turn, shoot, but no, back to DeShazo who misses. They're getting the opportunities. They just can't find the rim, Robert. Tigers pushing it up, good aggressive play, but she missed it. Nice inside pass to 21 down the lane for the layup.
Washington with her 6 point.
Good basketball is just beautiful to watch. They break the press again. Now they've got to make a better decision once they've broken the press. They've got to make a decision at the secondary level of the pressure of that defense.
Mullen will be at the line shooting 1-1. That is a good thing. Already in the 1-1 early here in the second quarter, Steve.
Absolutely. Minor has 17 fouls. But it's really not hurting them right now. Woodlawn has got to make some buckets, make some free throws, so they can take advantage of this foul differential. Inside pass. Minor has really good ball movement inside to Adams, and she converts the layup. Robert, anytime you see forwards getting assists, you know that's a good passing ball club. And we've got a steal by Adams and a foul, I believe, by Mullen. When your forwards are getting assists, Robert, your coach is going to be happy.
That's Mullen's second, team fifth.
And I believe, Robert, that's more of a taught skill.
Oh, yes.
Particularly when you see it of your forwards and your centers. Nice pass inside to the high post to Adams. Kicks it out to our girl that's just banked one. She airballed that one. Dudley on the spin move, pushing it up. Now finds DeShazo, and it's blocked by Adams. Ooh. And she helps her up. Great show of sportsmanship there. But Adams was having none of that.
Well, a lot of contact, Steve. As a Woodlawn Colonel tonight, I think that should have been a call to foul. That's just my personal opinion.
Woodlawn prepares to inbound the ball under the goal. She gets it inside to Jackson. Jackson up, and 2 points for the Colonels. Great execution on the inbound play, making the score 35-10 with 5 minutes and 45 seconds and counting to go. Ball swung over to Adams. Back up to the top. Three-pointer, no, off the rim. Rebound pulled down by the Tigers. Nice entry pass, but stolen. And then a foul. Dudley ran into her and drew that one.
Foul on the 21, Washington. That's her second. Team eighth. So both Washington 21 and 23 Mays both have 2 fouls, Steve.
To the line for the Colonels. Sanaya Mullen needing both of these free throws without a doubt. She gets the first.
She gets the bonus. Supposed to have Coach Demetrius Turner come up at halftime. I hope he don't forget.
Misses the second, but
Woodlawn with the rebound.
Oh, nice block. Smetley comes up to retrieve that deflect. Ball on the ground. They're getting down on it.
You know, Steve, Woodlawn is just getting outmanned or woman, I guess you could say it tonight.
Yeah. Either way is true. Either way you say it is true.
Minor's got a good basketball team. Here is Minor bringing it across against the 2-3 zone. They'll put it up.
Nice shot. Just
there.
inside the three-point line. Drops it in.
Summer J with her 7th point.
Now you can't get slow on your press break, Woodlawn. DeShazo with it now. Keep it in the middle. Drive it and make a decision. Schmetley, no. Nobody going at that ball aggressively enough. Kind of watching that one bounce, Robert. Nice dribble penetration. Couldn't get it to flow, but they are aggressive. Jackson with the rebound. She hands it to Dudley. Dudley is fouled.
You mean Mullen?
Mullen, I'm sorry. Sanaya Mullen was fouled. So now that's the 9th foul on the Tigers. One more, and we've got the bonus.
Double bonus, yep. Mullen shooting another 1-and-1. She is 1 out of 4 so far, Steve.
Wow.
Or 1 out of 5, I'm sorry.
Wow.
1 out of 5.
And she was really sinking them in our first broadcast because she was the leading scorer of the first half, I believe.
And
for
she
Woodlawn.
get the bonus.
So that's 37-12. The Lady Colonel scrapping to stay in this one. She gets them both. 37-13 is the score.
After starting out over 3, she's 3 of 4. So
2-3 zone, matching up, putting a little pressure on the wings. Inside the Mays. Mays bounce, turns. Oh, nice move, but she missed the shot. Washington got the rebound, though, and put it back in.
She now has 8.
Smetley trying to do something, getting it over to Jackson in the middle. Good movement, getting it up to Mullen. Mullen pulls a 3. No. Mays pulls it down. Adams pushes it up. Nice bounce pass to the wing, almost stolen by DeShazo. Jackson gets down on it, and got a timeout.
Oh, man, I think timeout Woodlawn. Don't know if it's going to be a full or a 30.
I think he signaled 30.
30-second timeout Woodlawn. Well, Steve, 3:46 to go, and Minor already up by 26, and Minor's really impressed me this first half.
They really have, and it is now time for applications to specialty schools in the Birmingham City School District. School system, I should say. John Herbert Phillips Academy, Princeton Elementary, WJ Christian School, Epic School, and Ramsey High School, which, by the way, will be playing for the state championship in football on this Saturday.
And they've got a little thing on the history of Alabama high school football, a little predictor that the same formula they used to use in the BCS, and it's got them favored by a good margin over Charles Henderson. So maybe Ramsey will bring the Blue Mount back home.
Come on, Big Blue. Yes, let's do it. We bleed blue, and big ups to Coach Jackson, and we hope they finish it on Saturday.
Is that when they play Saturday?
Yes, if I'm not mistaken, Saturday at noon down at Auburn University. Jordan Hare Stadium. Back here at Woodlawn, live. The ladies are being featured right now. The game is Thursday, we understand? We stand corrected. We'll make sure, because we don't want you missing the game. Here it is right here. Thank you very much. Thursday, December the 1st. Our very own Ramsey Rams, man. What an opportunity that is for Ramsey to get their second state championship in now what will be about seven years. Coach Ruben Nelson getting that championship in 2016. Actually was down in Auburn then. And now Coach Jackson, who was the offensive coordinator on that staff, having an opportunity to get one with his name on it as the head coach.
I am diligently looking here, Steve.
Woodlawn prepares to inbound this ball. They've got some stack action left, right, and they throw it away. And Mays is off and running with it. She's got pressure behind. She smartly, no look pass. And then they dump it back down to Washington. What beautiful ball movement by the Lady Tigers from Minor. No full court pressure, but picking up right at half court is Adams. Kind of in a 1-2-2 half court now. Smetley moves it around to Shazo, looking to do something. Smetley is open in the corner.
Oh,
no.
Nice
Jackson with the rebound, but Mays gets it out of her hand and pushes it up the court. Crossover. Pass out to the wing. Oh, good shot, but she missed it. Nice save by Washington. Back to Adams. Dish over to Mays. 2 points for the Tigers. They don't mind sharing the ball. Adams had an open layup, but gave it to a forward. Another sign of a good team, Robert.
And it is Thursday at 7 o'clock.
What is Thursday at 7 o'clock?
5A state championship.
I thought we just saw it was Thursday at noon. You're looking at the state website?
Yeah, state website.
Yeah, I see it right there. Okay. So Thursday at 7 o'clock.
That was a foul on Minor. I'm not sure who it was, but Mullen shooting 2. They're in double bonus.
What about we ask all of Birmingham to go to Auburn to support Ramsey?
Yes, sir. I'm all for it.
That's what we do now. You know, when we get there, we go. When it's basketball, when it's baseball, whatever it is, bowling, let's go. Let's be one voice, BCS strong, and support whatever team that is there.
Well, I'm going to make a prediction. We'll have more than one in the Final Four in Birmingham in basketball.
I'm with you on that, Robert. Back
One
to
of
live
two.
action. She missed that free throw, 45-14. Mays from the corner, she misses it. Rebound by the Tigers. They're moving it in and out that time. Mullen with the rebound, pushing it. Woodlawn really needs someone else to be aggressive on the rebounds and aggressive on the offensive end. Got to look at the basket. 1 minute, 2 seconds and counting.
Another team that we saw this year on football was 6A Mountain Brook. They will be playing Saraland Friday at 7 o'clock for the 6A state championship.
And a teardrop by Smetley finally getting on the board. Yep, we do have another metro area team on the board here, or coming up this weekend. As Minor brings it up, 36 seconds and counting. Nice head fake, dish back to the middle. Oh, she missed it. That was a beautiful give and go, though. Rebound, and that was a travel. We'll call that up and down on the playground, Robert.
Yes, sir.
"24 seconds and counting." If you are watching this and your children are here, we are aware of the weather situations. Our broadcast truck is equipped with the latest in technology, connections and Doppler and radar and all sorts of good things. So we'll be able to advise the people here if there were anything that we need to be concerned about. But right now, we're all safe and sound in the Woodlawn Colonel's gym. Unfortunately, the Tigers are having their way with the Lady Colonels, though.
Man, it's kind of hard to watch, Steve.
Oh, it's still good to watch, Robert, because they're going up and down that court with at least some intensity that keeps us calling great shots like this that almost went in. Ashley Smetley wasn't giving up trying to make it go down. So it is now halftime here at Woodlawn High School. The score is 45-16. The visiting Minor Lady Tigers are in the lead. You are watching BCS Courtside. As we look at the court, Robert, the
You're watching
Woodlawn
BCS
cheerleaders
Under the
come out
Lights,
as we run
a
our
production of Birmingham
promos.
City Schools and BCS Media. Birmingham City Schools, your best choice in education.
We are back here live at Woodlawn High School, Minor and Woodlawn. And you're watching BCS Under the Lights Courtside already. And we're going to talk about the early college program they have here at Woodlawn High School.
My name is Nisha Fall, and I'm the Early College Coordinator for the Early College Program at Woodlawn High School. Early College is one of the innovative programs from Birmingham City Schools that allows students in grades 10 to 12 to take college classes at the same time as high school classes. Those classes will count for college credit as well as high school credits for graduation.
Early College is a great program. It's really helping me a lot because it's helping me go ahead and get my class out the way and go ahead and get everything out of the way so then later on I can be ahead of everybody else.
I like the opportunity of being able to go to Jeff State and UAB. When I graduate, I will already have taken college courses.
I like the community that we have created in early college because if anybody needs help, there's going to be somebody to help them.
We walk around campus and socialize with each other all the time. We also socialize with other students, like in our college classes too, because sometimes they're really cool people.
My name is Brianna Rowell. I am a Woodlawn High School class of 2022 graduate and valedictorian. Early college benefited me by giving me more college credit hours. So I started UAB as a sophomore instead of a freshman. And I'm currently on my second year of sophomore year, almost a junior. If I wasn't in early college my senior year, I honestly think I wouldn't have had much to do. I finished all of my classes early, so doing early college, it just helped me advance to another level. I would recommend other high school students being in early college because it's an easy way to adapt to the college life without being nervous or scared. A lot of people are moving away from home, and a lot of people, may not know people outside of their families. So it gives you a chance to get to know the atmosphere a little early.
So the benefits of this program are phenomenal. Not only does it prepare them for college, but it also allows their families to have financial freedom going forward. So we can save up to 2 years worth of debt, 2 years worth of stress, and allow our more mature, excited, more motivated students to experience something that can happen in high school and lead on to a better, productive, successful life. So transportation, the classes, the books, any support, any tutors, anything that's needed to ensure a successful transition through the program will be provided. The application will open this December with the other specialty schools application. So it is imperative that all students that are interested do apply in December. Those applications will close during January, and we will go through our normal interview process, which is an interview, application, teacher recommendations, as well as applicable test scores and grade point averages.
City schools, the little ones, the ones that we come to work for every day now, Robert, preparing the place for when they get here.
Yes, sir. And a first half recap of the BCS Under the Lights, scoring wise for Woodlawn. Ashley Smedley had 6. Mullen and DeShazo had 4 each. And Kanaya Jackson had 2. Leading the way for Minor with 11 was Mays. With 10, it was Washington. Adams had 8.
Look at this, Robert. I know you're reading, but I just want you to see these beautiful kids and this family, man. That's what it's all about in the BCS. That's what makes us strong. Family,
Yep.
right? The future.
Exactly.
And that's why it's so important that the sponsors, you need to sponsor and partner with us to support this broadcast, to support our academic programs. If you have a business out there and you would like to help young people develop and be college and career ready, you can partner with us and we can set up programs of internships and job shadowing and all sorts of things that we can do so you can help us push our students to a college and career ready level.
And Friday, December the 5th at 6 o'clock, Pathways for the Future in Birmingham City Schools, a community conversation with our illustrious superintendent, Dr. Mark Sullivan, at the Birmingham Museum of Art.
And that's a great opportunity for parents and community members to chime in on what they want to see, as well as what they can bring to the table.
And the 83rd annual All-City Christmas Festival at Boutwell Auditorium, absolutely free. And if you've never been, you owe it to yourself to go. It is 7 o'clock Thursday night at Boutwell Auditorium. And they will be kids from, I think, probably elementary school all the way through high school. A festive celebration getting you in the Christmas spirit, the 83rd Annual All Christmas Festival presented by Birmingham City Schools.
The 83rd, Robert, and of course, the BCS Specialty Schools applications are open. John Herbert Phillips Academy, WJ Christian School, Princeton Elementary, Epic School, and Ramsey High School. If you would like your child to be considered to be accepted in one of those schools, the time is now to submit your application so that you can be considered.
And can you wait? Can you wait for this? Thursday, 7 o'clock, Ramsey versus Charles Henderson out of Troy for the 5A state championship. And I'm going to make a prediction now. Ramsey will bring the blue map back home.
Go Blues. Yes, proud class of 82, Ramsey High School. You saw QB Reese and Ashton Ashford pictured there. QB Reese, the phenomenal leader of that defense. He had a pick 6 in last week's game. And that turned that game around. They were behind in that game, Robert. And because of that interception by QB Reese, they were able to get some momentum, and that put Ramsey on a path to win that game. And then once they were able to get that turnover, then Ashton Ashford was able to get it in and really move that ball on the ground and lead that Ramsey running attack, which put them over the top.
Well, I said at the start of the year that the Ramsey and Pleasant Grove would play in the semifinals, and that came to fruition. Go ahead there, Steve.
Absolutely. The winter intersection, we got to tell you about more of our academic opportunities. That will be January the 3rd through the 6th. The intersection that follows the new year, and during that week, students are still out on winter break. However, we focus in on one-on-one and small group instruction with those who are willing and interested in coming in for that instruction. You see some of the other best of BCS, some of our high school students having a good time here at their high school. And what an experience. Isn't that what you want it to be like, man? You want people having a good time at their school, enjoying their friends, and wanting to come to school every day.
Yes, that's right, Steve. And, you know, athletics is just a small part of the whole child, you know. And
here we go. Get ready for live action as Woodlawn seeks to make a statement, get back in this game, and see if they can defend their house.
And it will be Tiger basketball.
And here we go. 45-16 is the score as we start the second half.
Woodlawn opens up in a 2-3 zone.
Chris passes, almost traveled there. She came off a little bit, but they got it away. Washington with the rebound. They are moving that ball. Inside, Washington on a pivot. Jackson with the rebound, tied up. Jump ball.
It'll be Woodlawn.
Woodlawn brings it up. Oh, and it's deflected by the Tigers, and they get a turnover. Nice pass from, oh my goodness, what a pass from Adams to Mays.
And Mays now has
1-2-2 zone
13.
has tightened up a bit.
Full timeout, Woodlawn.
Coach Thomas not giving up here. She's trying to make sure something happens and make sure that it happens soon. You're watching BCS Under the Lights, Courtside Edition. Hold now for a quick ad. As you get a look at the Woodlawn sideline, Coach Thomas exhorting her squad.
You have choices in Birmingham City Schools, learning academies and outstanding teachers, championship sports teams, fine arts, music, science, technology, and engineering. Go to birminghamcityschools.org and enroll today. Birmingham City Schools, success starts here.
Back to live action here at Woodlawn High School. The Lady Colonels prepare to inbound the ball. Now we have a timeout by Minor. And this is a 30-second timeout. Something Coach did not like there. Or maybe something she just wants to experiment with. They have a cushion and can experiment at this point.
We are the Woodlawn High School Colonels, and you're watching BCS Under the Lights, Courtside Edition. Go Colonels!
And we're back out of the timeout now. Woodlawn prepares to inbound. And we've got a foul. Woodlawn will inbound the ball. I believe that foul was on Mays, I believe.
No, it's number 2, Aaron C.
Ball deflected and
Turnover.
stolen. Nice pass, nice secondary pass, and a layup. Beautiful ball movement once again.
Adams now in double figures.
Gotta stay off that boundary, and she back dribble high. Shazo looking to try to make something happen here. Swing over to Smedley. No. Rebound by Mays. Ball inside to Washington. Turn and shoot. No. She's tied up. Jump ball call.
And it'll be Minor basketball.
49-16 is your score. 6 minutes and 18 seconds remaining. Nice deflection there. And she passes it to DeShazo, who loses it and is stolen by Minor. Good ball movement by Minor. Three-pointer up and off. Rebound by Washington. Taken away. And we've got a whistle. We've got a foul.
I believe it's going to be on 21, Washington. Yep.
Foul on Washington.
That's her third.
That's her third, so that's something good there for the Colonels.
Do you have that Minor boys roster, Andy?
Jackson back in the game for the Colonels. Stolen, but she couldn't control it. Goes out of bounds. Full court pressure being applied, trapping immediately. Woodlawn breaking it. They just got to make a good decision right here. And she's back into the trap again, but she gets the shot off. And Mullen misses. Out of bounds. Minor ball.
What's up, everybody? This is Mayor Randall Woodley, a proud product of Birmingham City Schools K through 8. And listen, you're tuned in to the BCS Under the Lights. Keep it locked.
Back to live action. Minor brings it up the court. As the Woodlawn cheerleaders continue to exhort their team. Three-pointer launched and is missed. DeShazo with the rebound. She's looking up. She's under a little pressure. Gives it to Smedley. Smedley back out to Mullen.
Yep.
Double dribble. Robert, what will it take, if anything, for Woodlawn to get back into this game?
Steve, be down 49-16. It's going to be difficult. Some shots have got to start falling. They've got to cut down on turnovers for sure.
Foul on the play.
Hall Howard on the foul.
49-16 is the score. Minor with a commanding lead.
Aaron C. at the line, missed the first. 5:01 to go, your third quarter. In and out, second shot. And it'll be Woodlawn basketball.
You're watching BCS Under the Lights, Courtside.
30-second timeout. Minor.
As you get a close-up there, Coach Thomas trying to strategize, trying to keep her girls in this game. Now, Minor has a record of 5-3. Minor has, they defeated Centerpoint in their first game, 57-16. They defeated Thompson, 58-51. They lost to Winona by 1 point, 48-47. They beat Cornerstone, 58-17. Lost to Shays Valley, 47-39. Defeated Oakland by a score of 92-16.
Ooh.
Lost to Pale City, 55-43. So Minor will score points on you. 92, that's got to be close to a record for girls basketball. If only this season.
That's a lot of points, ain't it?
Now they were on a pace here. You know, it was
Medley would go,
25, 27 at the first quarter. Well into the high 40s the second quarter. So they've just cooled off a bit, but they were definitely on a pace for the 80s in this game. Minor brings it up. They are a 6A Region 9 team. Currently in second place. Homewood is in first place in Region 9. Minor is second. J.O. is third. They actually have not began any region play yet. So they're yet to be seen how this plays out once they get into their region play.
Well, Woodlawn beat J.O. So not looking good for J.O. against Minor, is it?
I would say not if we base it on the eye test and common opponents. Nice ball movement. Dribbling there by Mays. She gets it over to the wing. The shot is missed, but Minor gets the rebound. What do we got there? Officials timeout.
Yeah, I'm not sure what he called timeout about. Kind of weird there, wasn't it?
It was. Aggression is by DeShazo. They're reaching, they're swiping. They're reaching and they're swiping, Robert.
Foul on Mullen, that's her third.
Both teams with 2 team fouls at this point.
Woodlawn has not scored this quarter, by the way, Steve.
Minor with a nice pass inside to Adams, but she kicks it out for the 3. That was almost NBA-esque.
And now they're going to call a foul and give her 3. Foul on 3, Hall Howard, her second. But shooting 3 will be Summer.
Number 15 for the Tigers. And she misses. The Woodlawn cheerleaders discreetly making noise. I guess if you could make noise discreetly, they're doing it like ladies sitting over there.
Yes.
And we see from the slam cam that the first free throw goes down.
It's now 50-16.
Mays and Adams finally coming out of the game. And she misses the second. Jackson with the rebound. DeShazo over to Mullen. Colonel's just not showing us the pop that we thought. But they are still playing, and they're playing with some sense of tenacity here. Nice rebound by Jackson.
She'll go to the line shooting 2. Foul on 10, Smith.
Jackson misses the first. And we got a lane violation on the shooter. Even though she missed it, it's invalid. Dead ball, Minor gets the ball. Minor brings it up. Swinging it around. They are still playing just as aggressive as they started. Nice rebound under the goal. She's outsized, but she's out scrapping her opponent, and the Colonels come away with it. DeShazo in a bad spot, but she's scrapping. She's not giving it up too easily. And a turnover. And a steal, but it's deflected off of the Lady Colonels. So Minor will retain possession. The score 50-16.
You're watching BCS Under the Lights Courtside Edition.
We'll have a hot clock in the fourth quarter with 2:12 to go here in the third quarter.
And we've got a foul again.
Fell on Smidley, her first.
Minor were inbound underneath their basket. Nice pass and 2 points.
What number was that?
That was number 10.
Her first points of the night. Taylor. No, I'm sorry, Smith.
Out of bounds, Minor takes over. 52-16 is the score. Quite a number of substitutions coming in for the Tigers. Inside pass, no. Saved, but no. 1 minute, 33 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Woodlawn trying to make something happen here. Hesitation created that jump ball. Nice trap by the Tigers. And they take possession after the tie-up. Woodlawn has not applied pressure this half. Going now to what appears to be a man-to-man zone. Almost a steal there. Oh, push out by the point. Not called, deflected.
Under a minute to go here.
Woodlawn scrapping. Woodlawn is playing. Not relenting one bit despite the score. And they just created a turnover. .34 seconds here and counting. Smedley trying to go baseline, and she was pushed out. Oh, and they, wow, Coach Thomas could only laugh then. That defender put a forearm on her, Robert, and she was out of bounds. No call, though.
When it gets to this kind of score, the referees oftentimes swallow their whistle.
Now we got a foul with Minor over the top.
I'm Dave Gibbons, Vice President of Birmingham City Board of Education and your representative for District 4. And you're watching BCS Under the Lights Courtside Edition.
Back to live action. DeShazo going to the basket. No. And that is the third quarter. Your score is the visiting Minor Tigers 52, and your homestanding Woodlawn Lady Colonels 16.
And it will be a hot clock here in the fourth quarter, Steve. That quarter, Minor outscored Woodlawn 7-0. So
now, what determines whether or not they run a hot clock, Robert?
30-point lead after 3 quarters.
Okay.
30 point or more.
Well, Coach Thomas is talking to our girls, seeking to get it done as we look at our weather radar there, and we see some rain moving across the metro area. See a few thunderstorms. Looks like traveling north there, north of the city, trekking along, crossing Interstate 22. So we implore you to be safe out there. We hope you're enjoying our broadcast, safe and secure in your home, watching us here, coming to you from Woodlawn High School. I'm Steve Brown with my partner Robert Bradford. This is BCS Under the Lights Courtside Edition, Game 1 of our doubleheader. After we wrap up here with the ladies, we will have the young men of Woodlawn trying to hold down and defend home court against the young men from Minor High School.
And Steve, I was looking at Minor's roster, and it doesn't make them good, but they got some big guys in there. A couple of 6'5" guys, a couple of 6'3" guys.
I've heard some good things, Robert, and I believe that the Slam Cam may get
a little action
tonight. Certainly look forward to it. Woodlawn prepares to inbound the ball at midcourt. The aggressiveness of Minor has not relented. Obviously, these girls want to play, and they want to show that they deserve playing time. And just as Robert pointed out, the clock remains hot, which means that despite there being a foul, despite stoppages of play, ball going out of bounds, the clock will continue to run.
The only time is for a timeout or an injury. And that's Mullins' 4th foul, by the way, Steve.
And nice pass in there inside off the glass for 2. And that was deflected out, but the Colonels will retain possession.
Seen a good bit of basketball, Steve, and Minor's the best girls team I've seen so far this year.
They are a good team. 3-pointer by Smedley, and it goes down. Great shot by Smedley.
Minor bringing it down the court, and they're still aggressive, Steve. Taking it in. Woodlawn with a rebound, gets it off to Smedley. Being guarded closely. Back to Smedley. Double team.
Over to Mullen. I'm sure that gives them all a little burst of confidence. Nice drive by DeShazo. Coming to life here late in the game with the Woodlawn offense.
Trying to work it inside. They do.
Good hustle there by Mullen, but she saved it to the opponent. Good steal there by Smedley.
Oh,
and
goodness.
She was fouled.
Wholesale substitutions, and looks like maybe putting some of her starter,
Yeah, Mays, Washington are back in there.
Don't quite understand this. I mean, you're up really big with 5 minutes to go in the game. I don't understand putting your starters back in.
Yeah, sometimes, Robert, it's a certain way a coach wants you to play. And if you don't play that way, you have to sit down. Nice shot by DeShazo. 23-54 is the score. Drive and down the lane, Euro step, but she missed it. Nice pass up to DeShazo. DeShazo for 2 more.
She now has 10.
Woodlawn has come alive, Robert. 54-25 is our score. Swinging it inside the maze that drives and dishes. A no look to Washington, who goes up strong for 2.
Four minutes to go.
That's a nice front court that Minor has. Only thing I can see, working against them would be some height. That would probably pose a little difficulty. But those girls, look at that pass. Oh my goodness, deflected. 3 minutes, 45 seconds and counting. Minor approaching 60 points in this game. There's Mays. 2 points.
She now has 15.
She is a weapon. She can dribble. She can pass. She can shoot. Blocked by Washington, who retains the rebound.
Minor's defense.
Throws it up to Mays. Mays finishes with the left hand.
Minor has impressed me with their defense, smothering defense, and their passing.
They really have, Robert. They are an efficient, highly skilled team.
Full timeout Woodlawn with 2:59 to go in the game. The clock does start. You're watching BCS Under the Lights Courtside.
You have choices in Birmingham City Schools, learning academies and outstanding teachers, championship sports teams, fine arts, music, science, technology, and engineering. Go to birminghamcityschools.org and enroll today. Birmingham City Schools, success starts here.
Hello, I'm Derek Billups, Vice President of Birmingham City Schools Board of Education and your representative for District 4. And you're watching BCS Under the Lights, Courtside Edition.
We're back live at Woodlawn High School. Yes, the score you see is correct. 60-25, the Minor Lady Tigers leading the homestanding Lady Colonels of Woodlawn. Woodlawn has come on with somewhat of a surge here in the last few minutes. They're playing hard, and their coaches are still coaching hard.
Well, you have to, Steve, and learn from these experiences and try to get better for the next game. Because basically this game means nothing as far as tournament play goes.
It does not. It does not. It's not a region game. It's just a game where you can figure out some weaknesses, figure out some strengths, and plan from there.
And I would imagine these two areas would play pretty quick in the state tournament.
And they're moving it around pretty well. Ball movement still consistent. Nice pass from Mays into Washington. Mays to Washington. That high-low combination, that was kind of mid there. But they really moved that ball well. They complement each other wonderfully.
They know the game of basketball, that's for sure.
Yes, it would help them if Jackson could turn and maybe take a dribble and shoot. But she doesn't look to shoot when she gets it in the middle. 1 minute, 50 seconds, 53 and counting. In the first game of our doubleheader, don't go anywhere. Go take you a quick break, grab you some snacks, and come back, because we'll be tipping off the boys' game in, I think, in about 10 minutes after the conclusion of this matchup.
And you notice the officials took their time getting the ball in. Mays now has 18.
Wow. Definitely one of our offensive stars tonight, along with her front court mate Washington. And then you can't forget about the young lady Adams, who about to come back in the game now.
Hey, Smedley.
Nice shot by Smedley.
She is now in double figures.
Great job. Timeout. As Minor calls a timeout to get this second 5 in this game.
1:01 to go in the game. A full timeout. Minor. Don't forget Friday night at Carver High School. At Parker High School, the Thundering Herd will be hosting the Carver Rams. Girls will play at 6, followed by the boys. And when you got two Birmingham City Schools teams playing against each other, Steve, it always means just a little bit more.
Absolutely it does, and it's going to be a great time as we tee it back up on Friday of this week. Bringing you 2 games this week, and these games will also be there for you to go back to after we live stream it.
Yep, that's right. You can go back and watch it anytime on livestream.com/BCS.
If you missed any of our football broadcasts and you still got a hankering for some football, you can go back. You can look at some of those games as well. Volleyball that we did earlier this fall, and you can just really have you a good time there looking at some good talent from the Birmingham City Schools. 1:01. Minor called the timeout, put in a second 5. Woodlawn in the 2-3. Inside to Adams. Catch, turn, nice pass. Couldn't make the layup, but they are very good with that front court passing. DeShazo trying to make something happen. She can't make it though. And she looked like she's gone down.
And
Woodlawn has hurt her ankle.
She came down kind of weird on that ankle, and
She did.
Woodlawn can ill afford losing a player.
They cannot. That knocks them down to 5 for the present time. They do have a number of young ladies on the bench, but they are not dressed. So with 41 seconds, the ball comes back in play. She is walking off, albeit gingerly. Deflected by Woodlawn. They get the ball. Jackson to Smedley.
Less than 30 seconds to go.
Jackson turns, kicks it out to Mullen, who puts up a 3, air ball. Rebound by the Tigers. Full court pressure, trying to trap.
Oh, launches one
Long
from midcourt.
Throws it down. Smedley going. Clock going, and that wraps it up. Your final score is 64-27. The Minor Tigers leave here with a victory tonight over the homestanding Woodlawn Colonels.
And we got 12 minutes between games, Steve.
And our second game, Don't Go Away, will be coming up shortly between the Woodlawn boys basketball team against the boys from Minor High School. We'll take a quick station ID, run a few spots, and we'll be back. Don't go away.
You're watching BCS Under the Lights Courtside Edition. We'll be right back.
Real quick second. Me too. You want the microphone? Wait, okay, what are we doing? All right, Coach. Tonight you had a rough one. Coach. What do you go ahead and tell your girls?
We just have to work a little harder, do some things a little better, but just not to give up and just know that we have to work in order to be where they are.
Coach, your team's pretty young. Is this a learning experience for them?
Oh, definitely. They have gone from years of not winning anything to being basically the eye of whoever it is that we play. So everything that we go through, what we've been through, it transpires into a learning experience for them because they've never won.
Coach, thanks a lot now.
We're back live as you saw that interview with Coach Thomas of the Woodlawn Colonels, still in a mindset of inspiring her team, motivating her girls, and building on what they've learned. As you hear the DJ cranking it up now, the stands are filling, and we're now seeing the Minor Tigers warm up as we anticipate the Woodlawn Colonels entering the court. This is BCS Under the Lights, Courtside Edition.
BCS Under the Lights, Courtside Edition.
Back to live action in preparation for our game. You see the Woodlawn Colonels taking the court, preparing for warm-ups in this second game of our doubleheader. Woodlawn hosting the Minor Tigers from the Jefferson County school system. Friday night, we're going to feature two Birmingham City School programs as we bring to you the Parker High Thunder and Herd against the Carver Rams. Both girls and boys games will be covered, and we invite you to come out and join us on Friday as we continue to bring you the best in BCS athletics. Tonight, this matchup will be between two teams that are highly regarded in the metro area. Woodlawn is having a successful season to this point. They were the featured team along with J.O. for our first basketball courtside broadcast, and Woodlawn was able to come away with the victory, actually utilizing some young players and getting some good time from freshmen and sophomores who've come into Woodlawn this year, making a great impact on their program. Minor on the other side comes in, again, highly respected. They have a lot of size. They have some guys that like to play above the rim, and we look forward to possibly quite getting our first up-close shot of our slam cam and seeing some great action. So as you watch the teams warm up, Robert, what do you know about these Minor Tigers?
Steve, they're big, they're athletic. Woodlawn's going to have their hands full. Woodlawn is young. I was talking to Coach Turner earlier, and he said they were really young, but he says, you got to play games like this to get better.
Absolutely. So before we move on totally, give us the final stats on the girls' game and just kind of give us a wrap-up.
Leading the way for Minor was Mays. She wound up with 19. Washington had 14. Leading the way for Woodlawn was Ashley Smedley. She wound up with 11. Krista DeShazo wound up with 10. Mullen 4. And that was all the scoring for Woodlawn. And we got to pull this one out, Steve. This is a big game coming up.
Absolutely. We are homers, and we are pulling for the home team. Well, before we get too much into basketball, we're going to roll a spot from our board member Derek Billups. And then we have a spot from our superintendent, Dr. Mark Sullivan. And I believe we may also have a spot on our Business and Finance Academy as we prepare during this intermission time for the second game. Stay with us here on live stream, and we're so excited about all the people who have joined us. Stay on board. We're 8 minutes and 43 seconds away from the tip-off.
Hello, I'm Derek Billups, Vice President of Birmingham City Schools Board of Education and your representative for District 4. And you're watching BCS Under the Lights, Courtside Edition.
You have choices in Birmingham City Schools, learning academies and outstanding teachers, championship sports teams, fine arts, music, science, technology, and engineering. Go to birminghamcityschools.org and enroll today. Birmingham City Schools, success starts here.
You're watching BCS Under the Lights, Courtside Edition.
BCS Under the Lights, Courtside Edition.
Back here inside Woodlawn High School, BCS Under the Light, Courtside. Pathways for the Future in Birmingham City Schools, a community conversation with Superintendent Dr. Mark Sullivan. That'll be December the 5th at 6 o'clock at the Birmingham Museum of Art. Go over and support Birmingham City Schools and see what Dr. Mark Sullivan has to say.
Absolutely. And
I'll
give your opinion too,
yes.
Robert.
And if your business would like to become a sponsor as we showcase our student athletes, BCS Under the Lights, Courtside Edition sponsorship segments are available to be featured. For more information, contact Cheryl Stewart.
And Robert, just as an aside, our numbers have been exceeding 10,000 viewers, ladies and gentlemen. So if you are a business owner out there, you want to get your product in this broadcast. And not only is it live streamed, it's going to be repeated again and again.
Yes, people can go back and watch it anytime. The BCS Specialty Schools applications are now open for the 2023-2024 school year. Man, that's just mind-blowing.
Yeah.
This link will only work for applicants wishing to apply to Phillips Academy, Epic, Princeton, WJ Christian 6-8 School, and Ramsey IB High School. So go apply now if you would like for your student to be in one of our specialty schools in the 2023-2024.
And you can go to birminghamcityschools.org for online applications to go ahead and get your paperwork started.
Also, this coming Friday night, December the 2nd, the best day in history.
Robert Bradford Day.
The Parker Thundering Herd will be hosting the G.W. Carver Rams. Girls will tip at 6, followed by the boys. That's this coming Friday. Livestream.com/BCS. Tune in for BCS Under the Lights, the 83rd Annual All Christmas Festival. December the 1st, that is a Thursday night at 7 o'clock at Powell Auditorium. A festive celebration to get you in the Christmas mood. All of our Birmingham City School music students will be spotlighted, so be sure and go and see that, the 83rd Annual All Christmas Festival, Birmingham City Schools Arts Education Department.
The 83rd, Robert, 83rd.
And Thursday night at 7 o'clock, your Ramsey Rams will be taking on Charles Henderson in the Class 5A State Championship in football. And that'll be at 7 o'clock at Auburn. Purchase your tickets on gofan.co and go and support the Ramsey Rams, bringing the blue plaque back to Birmingham, the Blue Mount.
Where it should be, where it should be. We're right here at Woodlawn High School in the gymnasium, coming from Birmingham, sending it to the world. This is BCS Under the Lights Courtside edition from the historic Woodlawn High School.
And we're Colonels tonight. What's up, Colonel? Colonel Brown.
Colonel Bradford.
And talking to Coach Turner, doing a little homework, Steve, he has over 300 wins. He's been here at Woodlawn 18 years. He's been to the Final Four, lost to the eventual state champion. I can't remember who he said that was a few years ago. And he said, give him a year or two. He's got some, a young team. But, hey, and speaking of Woodlawn and their illustrious alumni, Oliver Robinson was a Woodlawn graduate. He was a starter on the Woodlawn basketball team and played collegiately at UAB and went on to the NBA in 1978. I was a junior in high school. He was the first signee under legendary coach Gene Bartow at UAB. He'd lead the team to 2 NCAA tournament appearances, and he went on to play for the San Antonio Spurs in the NBA.
You know, two interesting things there. UAB really pulled off a coup when they got Gene Bartow to come to Birmingham from UCLA.
Yes, I mean, UCLA's won more basketball championships than anybody else, and UAB was able to pull it off and bring Gene Bartow to Birmingham. What amazing. And I had the privilege of meeting him a couple times, and one of the nicest guys you'll ever want to meet.
And what people forget is that, UCLA had won, 10 of 11 national championships. John Wooden retired. Gene Bartow moved up. He was an assistant on that staff, right?
That is correct.
And basically, if I understand it correctly, he just wasn't up for the pressure. That was like following a Bear Bryant, following a Nick Saban.
He wanted out.
Next person is going to have something.
And also another outstanding athlete. And I'll let you take this one away, Steve.
Ed Daniel played in the Greek Basketball League, playing in the Italian Basketball League. Ed Daniel, who played right here at Woodlawn High School 2011, 2012 season. He went on from here to go play at Murray State.
The Racers.
Yes, and I'm sorry, that was when he was his junior year, 11 and 12 at the Racers, was when they had a season that was 31 and 2 overall. Now, to win 31 games, Robert.
I don't care what level it is.
Exactly. At any level, any division, that is remarkable. And that propelled him as to become an All-Ohio Valley Conference player. He had a double-double his senior year, and he parlayed that into what he's still enjoying, a professional basketball career.
And he's a little bit short, lightweight guy, only 6'7", 228.
That's all, and he's getting it done. And we say that tongue-in-cheek.
Yes.
He's a big man, and he's a big man here in Birmingham. Another example of BCS excellence.
And I'm sure he played under Coach Turner.
Absolutely, and I was going to mention, 18 years. Wow, Robert, like you were talking about 22, 23, 24 school year. I remember being an A&M man, Alabama A&M, when Coach Turner was playing basketball at Alabama State. And he hurt us a couple games.
All righty, here we go. We got a rolling ad.
You have choices in Birmingham City Schools, learning academies and outstanding teachers, championship sports teams, fine arts, music, science, technology, and engineering. Go to birminghamcityschools.org and enroll today. Birmingham City Schools, success starts here.
For Woodlawn, we've got Jaquan Horton, freshman Cornelius Hudson, Jaquavius Lynch, another key player, one of those young guys, Aaron Pippin, the senior, Asher Hawkins, the multi-sport player, Montarius Watkins, talked to him before the game. He's hype, he's a senior, ready to make some noise. Jeremiah Williams, the junior, Malachi Robinson, another one of the young players for the Coach Turner and his Colonels. Eric Boone, the senior, 23. Those are your Woodlawn Colonels, and we are about to tip it off here at Woodlawn High School in the Woodlawn Gymnasium.
Beautiful, beautiful facility here at Woodlawn High School.
Beautiful it is, with the big block W dawning midcourt. The Colonels come out in their white uniforms with their good old Colonel stamped in the middle of the chest. Minor in the purple, trimmed in white with purple numbers. Let's play some ball, Robert.
Quai Lynch and Michael Ship will be tipping it off. Not sure what's going on, what we're waiting on. Okay, I guess he's making sure everything was tucked in on Mr. Asher Hawkins.
And we're underway.
And it's going to be tipped out of bounds by Minor, so it'll be Woodlawn basketball. One thing you don't have in varsity boys basketball very much, hell ball. You don't have a jump ball very, very often.
Woodlawn putting it into play, moving it around. They put up a three early, and it is good.
Eric Boone.
For three. Woodlawn in full court pressure. Not too much pressure. 1-2-2. Just kind of disrupting a little bit at this point.
Oh, he stepped out.
Did he now?
He did. I'm serious.
Ball fake. Minor's moving it around side to side. A little foot shuffle there, looks like. Moving. Good defense by the Colonels, keeping them from penetrating. Colonels kind of in a 3-2 matchup zone here, protecting that high post.
And they're going to back out, and wow.
We've got some North Carolina four quarters going or something, right? They're communicating, trying to get a back screen.
I think just trying to
working
spread,
this right corner. What has he got going here? Left-sided play, if you will. Passing to him over there. He's trying to sneak over there to the corner now. Point guard
great defense by Woodlawn.
Great defense, and he traveled.
Oh, great defense!
Outstanding defense. A good 2 minutes worth of it.
Lewis will inbound it to Hawkins.
Hawkins brings it up. He's looking around.
Miners in a man-to-man defense. Oh, turnover, adding out of the hands of Williams. And nice poke away by Hawkins.
Hawkins to Boone. Boone on the run. Boone dishes it back. And
one.
Nice penetration by Boone. He found his teammate, Malachi Robinson, the 10th grader, who got the shot to go down and the foul.
Foul on number 5, Matthew Larice.
5-0 is your score. 6 minutes and 10 seconds remaining. And they went to sleep on that one. It was the referee went to sleep too. The team went to sleep. But now they're awake.
It's kind of weird, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Steve?
everybody was looking there. That was the and one, baby. 5-0 is your score. Nice underhanded pass and is knocked out of bounds.
Karan Lewis. Woodlawn is quick.
They are. Let's see what Minor does out of the inbound under their own goal. Whipped it out to the corner for a 3-ball, air ball, Woodlawn ball.
Wow, great defense again, Steve.
Coach Turner going with his freshmen and sophomores and a couple seniors. Woodlawn patiently moving the ball, cut down the middle, boom, with a little dipsy-do. Contact, but no foul.
Wow.
He goes down.
No play.
Both,
4 on 5.
Both forearms were swatted, and Woodlawn steals it. Asher Hawkins now pushing it up for the Colonels.
Oh, Lewis.
What a shot by Karan Lewis. One of the freshmen, right?
Lewis is a freshman. You're correct. He's not old enough to be afraid.
He's not.
Nice
ball movement. Tried to go up hard, but that was blocked. Boone out.
Yeah, I thought he thought about dunking
that was more
it.
great defense, but he couldn't. Crowd anticipating a hit, getting into it here. As Lewis has the hot hand. Minor now, and it was blocked, but he came down on him. So he'll go to the line for 3 shots.
Fouls on number 11, Williams.
8-0 is the score. 4 minutes and 25 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Woodlawn with the lead.
McLean shooting 3.
And he makes the first to get Minor on the scoreboard.
Really impressed with Woodlawn's defense and quickness. McLean with the second.
And he gets them both.
He'll get the third. Into the game for Woodlawn is 23, Richardson. And in for Minor is number 3, Jackson.
And he misses that one. Woodlawn comes down with the rebound.
Takes it all the way to the hole.
And
Wow.
he misses it.
Nice move there by Richardson.
Lewis pushing it up. Lewis kicks it out to Hawkins. Hawkins back to Lewis. Lewis back to Hawkins. Now Boone slows it down. Coach Turner settles him down, calls a play. Boone shot didn't make it. Minor comes away with it. Shot made by Minor. 8-4 is our score now.
Jackson with Minor's first basket.
Hawkins trying to get something going here.
Oh. Wow.
Miscommunication there.
Checking in is Hudson, another freshman. Freshman for freshman. Robinson in, and Johnson, another freshman. And a sophomore. So 2 freshmen and a sophomore check in.
Quick pass to the corner. Nice penetration. Misses the shot, though. Putback is good.
Nice play there by Johnson, a freshman.
Pressure by Woodlawn, just, again, making it difficult. 2-1-2. Now 1-2-2. Nice steal by Hawkins. He has about 3 of those already, doesn't he?
I think
nice
so.
no look. Pump fake, drive, easy layup. Oh, he missed it. Should have used the backboard there. Two minutes and 31 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Woodlawn with a 10-4 lead. Colonels are at ease, Robert. At ease, playing quite comfortably.
Nice pass there by Minor to get it into the front court.
Oh, and a nice steal by the top man, Robinson.
With a Euro, and he misses the layup. My goodness.
Robinson was very effective in that last game, leading that Woodlawn pressure. As tall as he is, at the top of that defense, we got an offensive foul.
Yep.
Putting Robinson at the top of that defense really makes it hard on the point guard when you're facing someone that tall, that long. He's a problem up there.
Now we got 2 freshmen I know in the game. We got 2 freshmen, the sophomore. Let's see, a freshman, and I'm not sure what Richardson is.
The youth movement for the Colonels. The future is bright.
3 freshmen in the game right now.
Cross-court pass, finds him on the corner, whip it back up top. Jumper, bounce off the glass, no. Robinson with the rebound, giving it to Lewis, who's back in the game. Deflected pass. Oh, he almost traveled, but he got it stolen before they could call it travel. Good defense again by the Colonels. They altered that shot. Robinson, no. Woodlawn on the run.
Oh, wow.
Oh, spin, flip with the left hand, and a foul. There was more big boy muscle there on the freshman.
Foul on 1, Hudson. That's his second.
He went in there, took the contact, and kept going to the rim. Got the 2 points and the foul. Timeout on the court.
Who called this timeout?
I believe it was called by Woodlawn, Coach Turner. Our officials have not signaled yet.
Timeout.
We're coming to you live from Woodlawn High School, the Woodlawn Gymnasium, as the homestanding Woodlawn Colonels have a 10-6 lead over the visiting Minor Tigers. In our first game, the Lady Tigers of Minor defeated the Lady Colonels from Woodlawn. Even though the Lady Colonels scrapped and fought in the fourth quarter, played much like they had not all the game, it was a little too late for them to have an impact on that final score. But we're back live here with 52 seconds.
Moore at the line, shooting the and 1. Chance to cut it to 3, and he does.
Makes it. A little pressure now by Minor after the made free throw. But Woodlawn breaks it. He's got a drive, and we got a foul. As Richardson tries to make something happen.
Foul on 10, Banks, his first, team third. I'm sorry, team second.
Richardson will get 2 shots here. He makes the first.
Hawkins back in for Woodlawn. A little short.
Missed the second.
Got his own rebound.
Good hustle there. Long pass. Robinson was able to get it down. Hawkins said something. I thought they had added that point to the wrong side. 11-7 is the score. Asher Hawkins looking to get it to Robinson on the wing. He gives it back to Lewis. Minor defense stepping up here. Got a deflection. These cross-court passes are always dangerous, Robert. Do too many of them.
Yeah, they're going to bite you eventually. 11-7, 12 seconds to go here in the opening quarter. Been an entertaining first quarter, Steve.
Yeah, Minor was down by as many as, what, 8?
8 or 10, yeah. Hawkins.
Stolen by Hawkins. It was about 4 for him. And that's the end of the first quarter with the score 11-7. Woodlawn holding down the home court against the Minor Tigers.
And Woodlawn has 5 players scoring to only 3 for Minor. 11-7, the leading score for Woodlawn is, well, you got 2 people. Lewis with a 3 and Boone with a 3. Then you've got Robinson with 2, Johnson with 2, and Richardson with 1.
Here we go.
Hello, I'm Derek Billups, Vice President of Birmingham City Schools Board of Education and your representative for District 4. And you're watching BCS Under the Lights, Courtside Edition.
Got a close look there at the Woodlawn sideline. Coach Turner drawing something up for his boys on the board with the help of one of his baby-faced freshmen there. You look at those kids, when you see the close-up, look at them, Robert, you can tell how young they are. I mean, they really look like, that kid there looks like one of my middle schoolers. But he is playing ball tonight, and like you said, he's not scared of his opponent. That's a good sign. So Minor prepares to throw it in here. Get us started for the second quarter. The Woodlawn defense was stellar the first half, or the first quarter, I should say. Minor's defense kind of stepped up a little bit towards the end of the first quarter.
You know, Minor's got 2 or 3 out there that look like linebackers or defensive ends or defensive tackles. Big kids.
They look like
big
they probably are
kids.
a couple sport athletes.
Here's a 3 on the way. Off the rim, no good.
Good rebound there. Way to get up on that rebound. That was Kiwan Johnson. Good defense. Now Minor's extended it just a little bit. Hawkins setting something up. Swings it to the corner.
Lewis, freshman.
Lewis,
boom.
Bam. I'm going to enjoy seeing Lewis over these next 4 years.
He could be something special. Well, he's already special.
Yeah, absolutely he is.
Well, you know, you say you see him playing on Saturday, but I guess in basketball you say you be seen playing at the next level probably.
Yeah, Monday, Wednesday, huh? Nice pass over here. Hawkins trying to set something up, but he shuffled his feet.
Do the 2-step.
Not on the basketball court, can you? Minor moving the ball around. The Woodlawn defense really keeping them at bay. No quick shots available for them. You see Coach Turner directing his defense. Penetration, no, air ball. But it is deflected off a Woodlawn player. Good hustle by the Minor Tiger. And now Minor will inbound the ball underneath their goal. Minor moving the ball.
Gonna do the 2 steps.
Get Coach Thomas up. Asher Hawkins bringing it up. The score is 13-7. 5 minutes and 40 seconds to go in this matchup. Lewis looking around. Lewis finds Robinson at the top. Robinson to Hawkins. Hawkins to Lewis. Oh, he shuffled them just a little bit. Coach. We're joined by the outstanding coach of the Lady Colonels, Coach Thomas from Woodlawn. How are you doing today? I mean, I know you just lost the game, but overall, you know, that's just one game. How you feeling?
I'm okay. I know that we're in the process of learning and, you know, trying to change the program around. So I'm actually satisfied with the performance, you know, that they put on.
Well, tell us a little bit about your program. How many years have you been here? And I know you mentioned earlier when you were interviewing with Brett that, you know, we know that these girls have had wins few and far between before you got here. So give us a little bit about your background.
Okay, so I'm from here. You know, I went to Ramsey High School, helped started the championships there. I went to play for Rutgers. I ended up starting a family, so I went to Miles, and that was really where I got the idea to be a coach. Before then, I never wanted to coach. So I did middle school for 2 years. I was at Minor Middle School, and I also helped out as an assistant coach at the high school, at Minor High School. And then Carver ended up calling me and asking me, you know, if I wanted to apply for a position there. And, well, a coworker of mine told me that they was hiring. And so I submitted the application, and I ended up being a finalist, and so ended up coaching at Carver. So I was there for 1 year, and this is my first year at Woodlawn High School.
Oh, wow. So
yes.
you effected a turnaround in 1 year.
Yeah.
Now, and you have a unique squad, 6 girls.
Yeah.
And they play hard.
Yeah.
They play aggressive. And, you know, that's hard to do because you got to manage fouls in the midst of all this.
Right. So, and that's what I'm most proud of them about. They are willing to give me the effort. And so at the end of the day, that's all I can ask them for. And we've gone through some changes together in this short amount of time, but everyone has been able to reciprocate with each other's needs.
Okay.
And that's from the coaches to the players and players to the coaches.
Well, tell us about your career at Ramsey. When were you there, and what were some of your accomplishments on the hill?
Okay, so I was there from, I want to say 2001 to 2005. And my freshman year, that was the first time that they had won 20 games. And so we actually made it to regionals my freshman and sophomore year, and we lost both times to Athens in the first round. And so I used to go to the BJCC and watch the Final Four and just pray, you know, that I have an opportunity to get there. And my junior year, I was awarded that opportunity. And so I always told myself that if I get a chance to go, I'm going to have to stay for both games.
Okay.
And so I won 2 championships in a row. I got 5A Player of the Year. And Ramsey ended up winning 4 in a row. So, yeah.
I remember that run, Coach, and I was looking at you all this time. I was like, I know her from somewhere, you know, and that's where
now
I'm
that
a
she
Ramsey
said all
grad.
that, I remember that
yeah,
too.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Now, so tell us about your middle school. Back it up. You BCS strong all the way through?
Yes. So I went to Banks Middle School.
Okay,
yes,
yeah, back
Jets.
in the day,
yes,
Banks.
Yes, let's go Jets. So, and that's where I actually started my career. I had never played basketball ever in my life, and a football coach came to me. He was like, hey, I heard you was good. And I'm like, me? And that's where it started.
So who were your coaches that you had at Ramsey and at Banks?
So when I was at Banks, I had a coach, his name Eddie Walter, and he's now I think he still lives in Texas. And my high school coaches, I had Gerard Davis my freshman and sophomore year. And my junior and senior year, I had Robert Mosley, who's now the coach at Texas A&M.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. Again, another example, BCS strong. I'm glad you brought that up. Forgot about Coach Mosley.
So is
The
he
great
the
job he did.
is he the head coach at
No,
A&M?
no, he's the assistant.
And last time I remember him, he was at Georgia.
Yeah, so this year, the head coach that was at Georgia, she ended up getting a head position at Texas A&M, and she took her whole coaching staff with her.
Oh, okay.
Outstanding. Now we're looking at the live action here, 13-9. The boys are holding their own. They have a young squad. I'm sure you know a little bit about them. They normally start about 3 freshmen, it seems? Those guys will come in and they're playing good, Coach, with confidence.
Yes.
So what are your plans for your future? I know you have a feed of schools that are coming to you. What are some of the kind of things you're doing to reach out to those kids and get them to know that they need to come to Woodlawn and play for you?
So the first thing that I feel with girls is that we have to build their confidence. With girls, you know, we just have a whole lot of things going on. So I want them to just be comfortable with me. I try to show up every once in a while. I be available to them and their families as well. And so the first thing I want to do is just bond. I want to create that bond. And I feel like once I'm able to do that and have a rapport with my current players as well as, you know, like the community, then that's going to help.
Absolutely.
So that's the route that I'm trying to go.
Well, Coach, I see nothing but great things for you and your program. I love your X's and O's. I love the way you admonish your team. You did beat them up tonight. I was telling Robert, I said, Robert, you know, it looks like, you know, this is kind of maybe what they expected against this team.
Right.
And you coached them up, and they really came on even in the second half and played a lot better.
Well, hadn't got to area play, Coach. Who is your area opponents, and what does the area look like in your opinion?
So we have Shades, Valley, Pell City, and Mount Brook.
Oh.
Yeah, so it's a tough one. But like I've explained to my girls, this is the route that we have to take if we want to be one of those teams. So in order for us to be the best, you have to play the best.
Absolutely. And
well,
being the winner that you are, you know, you can really convey that and you can teach that.
Well, how good is the Mountain Brook girls? I know their boys are.
Yeah, their girls, they've been very good over the past couple of years. They're a growing program as well. They have an excellent coach over there. And so, and they're very young. So I don't think she'll have any seniors this year either. I know she didn't have any last year. So, yeah, but they're a good team to beat.
Well, good luck, and we'd love to see y'all in the state tournament. And,
Thank you so
much. So nice to meet you. Now, like I say, I'm a big girls basketball fan, especially you know, high school, and I do remember you know, y'all winning the championships under Coach Mosley. So congratulations on that. Nice to meet you.
Absolutely. Well, take care, Coach, and we'll be seeing you down the road.
Thank you so much.
All right. Back to live action. The boys of Woodlawn now have a commanding lead. 16, well, not so commanding, 16-9, Robert. 7 points. That could go in a flash, can it? 1 minute and 34 seconds and counting. The full court pressure is still on here. They're making it difficult. Not being too rough on them, but they're making it difficult.
You know, this might be a weirder analogy, Steve, but it's kind of like gnats. You know, in the summertime, how gnats just stay in your face. That's kind of the way the Woodlawn defense is.
Right, exactly. You're exactly right. That's what that pressure does.
Just everywhere you turn, it's annoying. You just everywhere you turn, they're in your face.
Right.
And that'll work on you mentally and physically.
Coach Turner trying to get an inbound score here. He gets it in, deflected.
Very fortunate that wasn't a turnover.
One minute and 6 seconds remaining in the first half.
Been a quick first half.
It really has, Robert. It hadn't been the scoring. It's definitely one of the offense that we saw on the girls' game, and it's always interesting how that happens at this level. And a lot of times it's that way at middle school. The boys will be in the 30s, and if you got a good girls team, they're going to hit 40 or 50. Woodlawn looking for a good shot. They don't want to waste the possession. Nice move by the big man.
Foul.
And he'll go to the line. One of those big bodies for Minor that you referred to used it on number 12 right there.
Jackson with his first, and that's team fourth. Well, I saw a high school game last night, went up 54-49.
Wow.
Robinson shooting 2.
Misses the first one.
Williams going to go in for the shooter. Ooh, short on the second one.
Rebound Minor.
Wow, great hands
Stolen
there by Lewis.
Lewis, the freshman.
He is something else.
Nice
little,
curl.
Oh, wow. Oh, missed it. Get a little maturity
Nice
on
play.
Lewis, and
Yeah.
he's going to be really special.
Absolutely, man. Woodlawn moving well defensively. I love the way they keep length at the top of that defense. That creates so many problems. Three-point attempt, no.
Let him shoot that all day. And
we're
wow.
at halftime, Robert.
18-9, Steve. Wow. I mean, I don't know how long it's been since I've seen 9 points scored.
The ladies had 36 points in the first quarter. I think it was 26-5.
Minor
like
scored 2 points that quarter, 2 free throws, and
Wow.
that is it.
That's
wow.
some outstanding defense.
Well, a lot of defense, Steve. Maybe a little bit of bad shooting, but good guys are on top. We're glad to see that.
That's right. And now you get a look at the Woodlawn High School cheerleaders as the teams head to the locker rooms. We're 9 minutes and 35 seconds away from the second half, and we're going to watch these cheerleaders for a while and enjoy another example of BCS excellence. Those girls got some Hawaiian stuff going on there, don't they? What a nice cheer by the Woodlawn cheerleaders. They have been cranking it up, Robert, pumping it up. And some of these young ladies are working their way academically toward early college, Robert. That is amazing that students now can earn college credits while in high school. Let's look at this segment on this outstanding program going on right here at Woodlawn High School.
My name is Nisha Fall, and I'm the Early College Coordinator for the Early College program at Woodlawn High School. Early College is one of the innovative programs from Birmingham City Schools that allows students in grades 10 to 12 to take college classes at the same time as high school classes. Those classes will count for college credit as well as high school credits for graduation.
Early college is a great program. It's really helping me a lot because it's helping me go ahead and get my classes out the way and go ahead and get everything out of the way so then later on I can be ahead of everybody else.
I like the opportunity of being able to go to Jeff State and UAB. When I graduate, I will already have taken college courses.
I like the community that we have created in early college because if anybody needs help, there's going to be somebody to help them.
We walk around campus and socialize with each other all the time. We also socialize with other students like in our college classes too, because sometimes they're really cool people.
My name is Brianna Rowell. I am a Woodlawn High School class of 2022 graduate and valedictorian. Early college benefited me by giving me more college credit hours. So I started UAB as a sophomore instead of a freshman. and I'm currently on my second year of sophomore year, almost a junior. If I wasn't in early college my senior year, I honestly think I wouldn't have had much to do. I finished all of my classes early, so doing early college, it just helped me advance to another level. I would recommend other high school students being in early college because it's an easy way to adapt to the college life without being nervous or scared. A lot of people are moving away from home, and a lot of people, may not know people outside of their families. So it gives you a chance to get to know the atmosphere a little early.
So the benefits of this program are phenomenal. Not only does it prepare them for college, but it also allows their families to have financial freedom going forward. So we can save up to 2 years worth of debt, 2 years worth of stress, and allow our more mature, excited, more motivated students to experience something that can happen in high school and lead on to a better, productive, successful life. So transportation, the classes, the books, any support, any tutors, anything that's needed to ensure a successful transition through the program will be provided. The application will open this December with the other specialty schools application. So it is imperative that all students that are interested do apply in December. Those applications will close during January, and we will go through our normal interview process, which is an interview, application, teacher recommendations, as well as applicable test scores and grade point averages.
The illustrious Woodlawn High School, almost 100 years old, Steve, and truly success starts here.
It's a castle, isn't it?
Yes. Have you ever noticed some of the artwork like here and at Ramsey? And,
yes,
and,
the architecture.
Yes. You know, in our newer schools, I hate to say it, but just don't have that.
Yeah, I did learn a little bit about some of that, Gothic in some cases.
Yes, sir.
The Gothic structures. But yeah, we like clean corners now, man. The modern era likes clean corners, smooth edges, you know.
Yes, sir. And well, you know, us old people.
Well, Robert, I'd rather have the comforts inside than all the ornaments on the facade.
Definitely. And seeing all these little guys out on the court, man, what a blessing.
Oh,
you know,
look at that, man.
Before you know it, you blink your eye, and they'll be out here, and we'll be announcing them, Steve.
That's right. That's
well,
right.
you might be. I might not be, but you might be.
You ain't going nowhere, buddy.
Them little guys, it's going to be about
family-friendly environment, friendly to your family. Bring your family. Come check out a Birmingham City School High School game, event. Check out our superintendent's meeting on the 1st and come out and share some of your ideas about what you would like to see come into our school district in terms of programs and opportunities for your children. And guess what? All of these children are your children.
Yes.
So whether or not you have kids by birth or not, all of the children in our city are the responsibility of all the adults in our city. So have a voice. Hey, you're paying taxes for education.
Yes.
You should speak on it, and you should support them.
I hope and trust everyone had a wonderful Thanksgiving. Took a little trip. I had about from Thursday afternoon till Sunday night, about 1,200 miles behind the windshield.
Oh, my goodness.
And got to add a state. I've been in 15 states now. Got to add Virginia. Barely, but I did get to add Virginia.
Okay.
So, but I had a great weekend, family, and all. And I hope and trust you did, Steve.
I did have a wonderful Thanksgiving. You know, it started with my birthday week and just rolled on in. So we're thankful. Thankful for you. Thankful for the media team, the Birmingham City Schools. Just thankful. (18-9) is our score. Yes, that is the score.
And here we got a instant replay.
Yeah, that was on that and one by Richardson. He had some opportunities in that first half, drew a couple fouls. made some good assists. Woodlawn's strength really was their defense.
Well, and leading the way was freshman Ejon Johnson with 6 points. Senior Eric Boone had 4. Freshman Carrion Lewis had 5. Sophomore Malachi Robinson with 2. And Richardson had 1 for Minor. Minor only made 2 baskets. 2 baskets,
wow.
Steve. And leading the way was Carlos Moore had 3. And then we had McLean with 2, Jackson with 2, and Ship with 2. They were 5 out of 6 from the free throw line, or they would have not scored even 9 points.
Right, you saw that last highlight as another example of the scrappiness of that Woodlawn team. Covering side to side here at the Woodlawn Gymnasium. As you see us afar up at the top, looking at the block W. The DJ has the crowd pumping. You know, Robert, it's always interesting to me how for some reason it seems that some songs just move the crowd.
Oh, yes.
And that appears to be one. You know, about half of the kids in here are singing and chanting and gesturing and pointing. I said, man, if we could just put some of that algebra into a song like that. if we could get a little subject-verb agreement, a little Shakespeare, you know, a little narrative and expository stuff.
Yep.
We could master that too.
Yes, you know, music is a universal language, Steve. I mean,
absolutely it is.
And just looking at the radar, Steve, and I'll turn it around. I don't know if you can see it on TV or not, but it looks like Christmas.
Yeah, there's a lot of red and green.
Yep. Well,
we certainly just pray for the minimalization of anything
damage
going on with that storm. And we hope everybody be safe getting out of here tonight and wherever you may be traveling. And if you're in the confines of your warm home, be thankful and be glad. And we're thankful for you for watching us right here on BCS Under the Lights, Courtside Edition.
Call a neighbor, tell a friend, tell them to tune in. This is going to be exciting here. 18-9. Yes, at halftime, 18-9.
That's unbelievable, but it's setting us up for probably an exciting finish. If Minor can get hot here, Woodlawn does not have the kind of lead that they can just sit on.
Three possession game, Steve, with the
we got something here. We got a turnover.
Yeah, Hawkins with a travel. But 3 possession game with the 3 pointers. I mean, this is nothing.
And you don't want to start like that.
We've only had 2 3-pointers in the game so far, both those by Woodlawn. And we hope it stays that way.
18-9, Robert. Can you believe it in a high school game? And both teams kind of play with a slow pace, too, so that hasn't helped. Oh, he bodied his way in there, and a putback from the other side.
By Ship. He now has 4.
He body-outed that one, Robert. Created some room.
Yes, sir.
Now, Robinson is fouled. Malachi Robinson.
Foul on, is that number 2, did he say?
Yes.
Or is that 3? 2 or 3? I think it was 2.
Robinson to the line for his first shot. 18-11 is the score. He misses the first, not what the Colonels needed.
He's now 0 for 4 at the line.
Wow. Free throws hurt both teams tonight, boys and girls, for Woodlawn so far.
Makes the second. Now 19-11.
Pressure
token
here.
Pressure.
Yep. Nice pass to the corner. They're moving it. Gave it. Oh, good steal on that baseline. More good defense from Woodlawn. They're just not allowing them to get in there and do much in that lane area. Not allowing it.
We'll see how the coaches made adjustments at halftime, Steve. That's always interesting to me to watch.
Minor trying to set something up here.
Woodlawn is in a 1-2-2 or a 3-2.
Deep three from up top, no.
And I say let them shoot that all night.
I agree. Hawkins pushing it up.
Over to Lewis. Lewis at the top.
Lewis pushes
got away
off.
with a push off.
Goes to the elbow. Bang! 2 points.
Well, I've noticed this year in high school basketball, Steve, that apparently is not a foul anymore.
Okay.
They're letting everybody get away with it.
Minor trying to break this pressure. We're on the ground. Hawkins gets in there.
Coach Turner loves the effort, and it'll be Woodlawn basketball. Great job there by Asher Hawkins.
Oh, woo, good leap there by Robinson to pull that one down.
If he had been 6'3", you'd have never got that one. That'd have been over my head.
Huh. Lewis fakes the shot.
Now
Gets it inside to the curling, and he missed it.
Robinson.
He was coming in. He curled hard. Had some room there.
Richardson in for Boone. No.
For
in
Robinson.
For Robinson, yep.
Boone now up at the top of that defense.
21-11, 10-point lead. Biggest lead of the night.
Oh,
turnover.
They created a turnover.
And
they gave it back, got it back. Hawkins looking. Lewis feels it, releases it, no. Rebound, he's on the ground, and timeout Woodlawn.
Great job there by Coach Turner calling the timeout, 30-second timeout Woodlawn. 5:26 to go here, third quarter, and Woodlawn has extended the lead to 10, Steve.
Yes, they have pushed it up at the right time. .526 remaining.
Quay Lynch checking in for Woodlawn, the senior.
Woodlawn has committed no fouls this quarter. Minor only has committed one. Woodlawn now inbounding underneath their goal.
Lewis has the confidence to take any shot, and apparently Coach Turner has given him the green light. He's got enough confidence in him to take any shot.
Trying to decide, working his way around the lane.
Minor almost all the way at half court with the defense. They'll get it off to Williams. Williams to Lynch. Knocked out of bounds by Ship. Woodlawn ball on the side.
Keeping it on their end of the court, Robert. Those multiple possessions will add up.
Gets it into Lewis now. Turnover, great defense, and another turnover.
Good scrap by Lewis.
They'll get it in to Ship, and he'll score. And we got a timeout, Minor. Timeout, Minor.
30-second timeout. 21-13 is the score with 4 minutes and 56 remaining in the third quarter.
Got a football score here in the third quarter, 21-13. Speaking of football, Thursday night at 7 o'clock, Ramsey and Charles Henderson for the Class 5A Football State Championship. Go Rams.
Come on, Ramsey, bring it home. QB
Ramsey won it in
number 6. Ashton Ashford, number 2.
Was it 2015 or 2016?
This past weekend?
No, 2016 is when Ramsey won it.
Yeah, absolutely,
yes.
2016.
Because I remember being the PA man for Ramsey in 4 games in
That's
2015, and they won the state championship the next year.
That's right.
Had a shot at it the year before.
Absolutely. Controversial call over there at William Major Brown Stadium on the last play. I remember it like it was yesterday. Quarterback Benico Harley stopped at the goal line and ruled that he didn't make it. And Lewis
might
throws
be a
it away.
And another turnover. And
2 points and a foul.
And one.
Boone.
Who'd he call that on? 24? Ship, that's his second. Man, Woodlawn just never, ever, ever gives up.
Little pressure here in the half court, picking them up. Woodlawn still scrappy. Oh, almost a backcourt pass there. And he
Nice
made something
shot.
out of it. 2 points.
Nice
for
play there by Moore. A little quick on that shot. They didn't work it any.
Yeah.
Inside the Ship, and he will score. And Minor making a little run. They've cut it down to 6, Steve.
Putting pressure on him. However, tries to do an underhanded layup that came up short. Previous Lynch, I don't know about that one from the freshman. Lynch hasn't played much, didn't play much in the first half.
Lewis with his first foul, the first foul of the second half, and Jackson at the line for Minor. Might be a good time for a timeout by Coach Turner.
Oh, they missed the first.
Checking back in for Woodlawn is Robinson. Gets the second. And all of a sudden it's a 5-point game. Went from 10 to 5 quickly.
Oh, he goes right through him and goes up and over, and he's fouled. Oh, we had
Full
a timeout.
Woodlawn. Wow.
Timeout by Coach Turner. In the midst of that drive, Boone was saved there.
Well, it might have been a foul, Steve.
So you think there may have been a foul and then the timeout?
I think so. I mean, it was kind of like bang, bang, but I guess Woodlawn come out ahead on that one with the timeout.
And there was a full timeout.
3:20 to go, and didn't I just say it's probably a good timeout for for Coach Turner to call a timeout?
You called it, Robert.
Well, you know, when the team makes a little run, you got to stop the momentum. You got to coach your boys up. Or your young men. You know, I don't mean that, but you got to coach your players up and try to stop the bleeding and get it turned around.
Absolutely. 5-point game now. 3 minutes and 20 seconds to go in the third. If Minor can make a run here, they could easily tie this thing up with two shots.
Well, they've already scored more points in this quarter than they score, or as many points this quarter as they score in 4.5 minutes than they scored in the whole first half. So they've come alive a little bit. Minor has. Inbounding it will be Boone. Now that's where the coach knows more rules than the ref.
Oh.
That late you cannot sub.
Right.
You can't sub that late into a after a timeout. You have to wait.
Hawkins finds contact. Yep. I thought I heard some slapping.
Yep. And that's going to be Ship's third.
4th team foul.
Ship will have to sit down.
Woodlawn will inbound under their goal.
That's a big foul right there. That's their big man and his third foul. Get it out to Hawkins.
Nice curling, beautiful
wow.
play, beautiful.
Robinson to Boone.
Nice cut right there.
Just like the parting of the sea. I don't know what grade number 2's in, but he's a youngster too as well.
Yeah, he looks real baby face.
Oh, he walked.
3-pointer by Minor. Robinson.
And it's a 4-point game, Steve.
Colonels need some points. As you said, Robert, so far Minor has won this quarter.
A turnover.
Woodlawn only scoring 7 points this quarter. Minor already with 11. Now 13 points in this quarter alone. Actually 14 points in this quarter alone.
And it's a 2-point game. And he walked. Wow. Shuffled his feet. Minor has a chance to tie it or take the lead all of a sudden, Steve, and it was just a 10-point lead.
Coach Turner displeased there, getting somebody else in the game.
Hudson, another one of his freshmen. The Fab Five, I guess we could call him. A minute 45 to go here, third quarter. Only a 2-point game. Woodlawn over Minor.
Moving screen. Oh, he just pushed him out of the way.
Wow.
They are letting him play. Oh, he threw that one to the stands and it's stolen. Going in for the layup. It's going to be tough. He hesitates and gets it blocked. That was a freshman play right there. He should have just went up, drew the foul. Cornelius Hudson, good effort. But he'll learn. Just go ahead and draw the foul. If they're going to block it, they'll block it.
Nice play on the inbound.
Nice muscle.
Williams. That was a big basket for Woodlawn.
27-23, minute 15 and counting. Minor looking for a leak in this defense. Air ball. Ripped away by Robinson. Now they're pushing it up. Nice hesitation. They're reaching, they're swiping at him. No call.
Ooh, they letting them play.
Under a minute in the third.
Ooh, I believe that was off Woodlawn, but Woodlawn will retain possession. 43.5 seconds to go. I guess they give it to Woodlawn instead of calling the foul.
Out to Robinson, Robinson to Hawkins. Another whistle. We got an offensive foul on Woodlawn.
Third foul on Williams. .9 seconds to go.
In the third.
Yeah, if number 3 didn't play football, he should have. For Minor.
Yeah, Minor's trying to figure out something here on this play. 7 seconds, 6. And they hit a 3.
And it is a 1-point game.
27-26 as we end the third quarter here at Woodlawn High School. You're watching BCS Under the Lights, Courtside edition.
You're watching BCS Under the Lights, a production of Birmingham City Schools and BCS Media. Birmingham City Schools, your best choice in education.
We're back live here at Woodlawn High School. It is the beginning of the fourth quarter. Your score, 27-26. Woodlawn with a 1-point lead. Minor scrapping back into this one, Robert. After a very, very low-scoring first half where they only put up 9 points. In the third quarter, they were able to put up 17 points, Robert, on that Woodlawn defense.
Wow.
So here we go to start the fourth and final quarter of this game. The final quarter of our doubleheader, and we've got a travel by the Woodlawn point guard.
Oh, my
Under
goodness.
the pressure of Minor. Not what the Colonels needed right here. The cheerleaders are cranking it up, exhorting the crowd. Minor preparing the inbound. They had some success running number 2 off of that baseline to that corner for that last 3. I expect to see that again, Robert.
Yes, and, who would have thunk it? Yeah, who would have thunk it, Steve?
Swing it. Oh, he's about to pull it up from Steph Curry range. Inside to the big guy.
And
2 points.
And just like that, Minor has the lead 28-27.
Hawkins pushes it up to the freshman. He hesitates and he travels. Oh, they called it on the floor. They called it a foul. I thought they were going to get him for a travel there. He came down, hesitated again. That was on number 5. Minor with a 1-point lead.
Only their 4th team foul. That's Christopher Corrice in for Matthew Corrice. He must be bleeding.
Woodlawn with the stack here. Trying to get some points off of the inbound. Gets it in to Robinson. He in the lane, shifting, moving left-handed. Gets his own rebound after it was blocked the first time and his foul on the putback. Robinson scrapping in there, not deterred by the block.
Who'd they call it on 15?
There's 14 fouls now on the Tigers. Player over here for Minor having to change his shoes. I noticed the young man wiping on them quite frequently. They pulled something out of his bag, and I think his jacket he was scratching off. Now he's gone to a different pair. Wrong time of the game to have a wardrobe malfunction, Robert.
Nice hands there by Hudson.
Woodlawn needs to stop. Woodlawn needs to score.
7:07 to go, and Minor finally come back and taking the lead.
The big man, he's found something, Robert.
Who's that? Who hit that
Number
one?
3. Hawkins trying to find something, penetrates over to the corner. No. Rebound picked up by Hawkins, thrown off of a guy, but did not make it. Robinson finds it though. Oh, and it's stolen as they try to get it to Hudson. Bodies collide. And Woodlawn gets the ball. 6 minutes and 30 seconds to go. Minor now has a 3-point lead.
Seems like Woodlawn been stuck on that 27 for a long time.
They've been stuck. A lot of pressure on the point guard. Nunn fakes the shot and throws it away.
And 3 just pushed 13. Boone just pushed him down.
Timeout. Full timeout by Minor with a 3-point lead. They've scrapped and scrapped. They've scrapped. And now they have a lead with 6 minutes and 12 seconds to go after scoring only 9 points in the first half.
But now it seems like it's right reverse, Steve.
Yeah. As the saying goes, Minor got untracked.
Yeah.
And Woodlawn got stuck.
Yeah, it seemed like the floor may be a little slick, Steve. I've noticed a lot of kids having a little trouble with the traction out there, and there is a lot of moisture in there.
Well, you know what? It feels good in here now, but you mentioned that, when we first got in here, it seemed like the heat was on,
yeah.
And we know that it was a 70-degree day, so you may have had a little condensation forming down there, creating a problem. As we look at
You're watching BCS Under the Lights, Courtside Edition.
Always a joy to recognize our superintendent.
And speaking of superintendent, we want to appreciate him and the board members for their support of the BCS media team.
Minor prepares to inbound here with 6 minutes and 12 seconds to go and the lead. Penetration, short shot at the free throw line goes down. Five-point lead now for Minor.
And it looked like the physicality of Minor is kind of taking over the game, Steve.
And we got a steal and the experience from these upperclassmen.
Now a 7-point lead all of a sudden.
Now Lewis is still on the bench. He was pretty effective. Oh, he missed the bunny. It's unraveling here for the Colonels, looks like, Robert. Oh, we got a foul on Boone.
Only thing I don't like about that call, Steve, is you've been letting them play the whole game and then you're going to do a touch foul. I mean, come on.
I agree.
I'm not saying it. I wasn't saying it wasn't a foul. I'm just saying.
Woodlawn pushes it up.
Now 9 points. Minor lead.
We got a foul.
Foul on number 4. Next foul, Woodlawn will be shooting.
Nunn inbounds it. Gives it to Boone. Boone looks. It's stolen. Rue the kickball. So Woodlawn will retain the possession. 4 minutes and 53 seconds. Minor has a 9-point lead. Almost stole that one. Boone at the free throw line. And it's stolen by Minor. And the big man finger rolled. One thing he could do was finger roll, Robert. Number 3 for the Tigers has come on in this fourth quarter.
Yes. I mean, and now it's an 11-point lead. It just seemed like Woodlawn has been stuck at 27 forever, and that's a timeout, full timeout for Woodlawn.
I don't know what happened, and I don't know if they know what happened, Robert. What a run here by the Minor Tigers.
Well, the Storm come into Birmingham, and it seems like it's hit here.
Looks like coaches are getting Robinson back in the game. Robinson and Lewis, Lewis was sitting on the bench for quite some time as well. Maybe Woodlawn can get something going here.
Getting reports of a little damage near my home, about 4 miles from my house, downtown Summerton, Alabama, with some damage.
Okay. Coming back now to live action, 4 minutes and 31 seconds. The Minor Tigers have come back strong in the second half and taken now what's for them a commanding 11-point lead, 38-27. 4 minutes and 31 seconds to go in this game.
Woodlawn's got a big hill to climb, Steve.
Nunn kind of walking it up here. Time probably for Woodlawn to show a little urgency. Boone is touched. See, that's another example, Robert. Contact, but no call.
And when you know you can get away with it, you're going to do it.
And he puts up a three, misses it. Rebound by Boone. Woodlawn on the run. Bad defense there. Playing swiper instead of getting the body in front, but he missed the shot. I used to hate that, Robert, when your defender would, instead of getting back, swipe at the person at around half court and let them go by. Lewis faked the shot, layup, 2 points. Lewis back in, Lewis scores. 38-29, Minor in the lead.
Minor's got to score quick.
Big man, finger roll again, and one. Wow. If they have somebody to stop him, he has not shown up yet.
Not in the third, not in the second half.
40-29 is the score. Darren DJ Jackson, the senior, has taken over in this fourth quarter.
2 points in the first half, and he's got 8 here in the fourth quarter.
He could not make the free throw, and that, I don't know what that was, but a throwaway. Fortunately, Minor could not retrieve it without traveling. Got a wet spot on the court. They're going to try to get up here. Well, actually, no. They run it by and the game goes on. 3:15 to go. In the fourth quarter, Minor has really just turned this thing. They have flipped this game and they did a complete 180. DJ Jackson on the defensive. Woodlawn trying to get something here off of the side inbound. Robinson back in the game. He was on the bench for a while. Nunn with a jumper, no. Rebound, Minor. Looking to break the press. They do. Quick pass by Jackson, but he couldn't handle it. It was on the money, but it couldn't be handled. Nunn down, hesitate, shoots, no. Nunn is going to have to go up when he gets down there. He's hesitated through the Hudson.
Yeah.
He's done that 3 or 4 times. Thank you for correcting me there, partner.
No problem. That's what we're here for, brother.
DJ Jackson.
11-point lead for Minor, and they just go, well.
Nice pass. Oh, my goodness, but he couldn't finish. DJ had the sense there, but he got his rebound. Still scrapping, still fighting, trapped over there, and he was hacked pretty hard. 1 minute and 53 seconds, Robert. Wow. What a turnaround.
Yes, I mean, it was all Woodlawn in the first.
And I don't know if these are the official Minor cheerleaders, but they are shaking the stands, shaking our table, and now Woodlawn is responding. Robert, we're going to have a mini earthquake in here.
Full timeout, Minor, with 1:53 to go in the game. You're watching BCS Under the Lights, Courtside Edition.
Start here and go anywhere, Robert.
Success starts at Birmingham City Schools.
That's right. We had a great interview at halftime of this game with Coach Thomas of the Lady Woodlawn Colonels, laying out her vision for this program, taking us back a few years, reminding us when she was a star here. Success starts here, baby, in the Birmingham City Schools.
You have choices in Birmingham City Schools, learning academies and outstanding teachers, championship sports teams, fine arts, music, science, technology, and engineering. Go to birminghamcityschools.org and enroll today. Birmingham City Schools, success starts here.
Live action, 1 minute and 50 seconds to go. Minor content to run the clock, pass it around. Woodlawn trying to make something happen after this fourth quarter takeover by the Minor Tigers. No look pass, and it is deflected by Lewis. And that was stolen back by Minor. And that was stolen back by Woodlawn. And now Woodlawn shoots a three, and it's off. And DJ Jackson comes down with the rebound.
Wide open three, that's all you can ask
Oh,
for.
and he slipped up Robinson on that one, and he's pushing it up. DJ Jackson is taking over this second half. He has taken over. We got a foul on the play. Side out for Minor. 1 minute and 8 seconds to go in the game. (40-29) is the score. Pass over the top from DJ Jackson. Beautiful pass from standing out of bounds. Over the top, 2 points for Minor. Nice pass there by Richardson. Gets it over to Robinson, who scores to 2. Coach Turner gets a timeout. The score is 42-31. 55 seconds to go. Woodlawn has 2 timeouts. Minor has 3.
Full timeout, Woodlawn.
And now Coach Turner is drawing up something here for his boys. Didn't need the board that time. Just admonish them a little bit and send them back out on the court.
(42-31). I would have never have thought this.
Never.
At halftime.
Which just reminds us, you can never go to sleep on these games, man. You can never go to sleep on these games. Minor prepares to inbound the ball. Woodlawn in the full court pressure. And that's a travel. He could not run the baseline. Woodlawn gets a beneficial turnover right here.
And now he's putting his starters back in that quick.
I guess he just wanted those boys to get one possession there. As we said in that last game, sometimes, Robert, coaches want you to play a certain way, and if you don't, they're going to sit you down, no matter what the score is. Official ready to go now. Woodlawn in a stack. Got it to the corner, and he stepped out. (54.1 seconds remaining in the game. Woodlawn still in full court pressure. Minor gets it up the court. Over to the free throw line. Alley-oop. Did not work, but he got his rebound and got two. 44-31. 37 seconds and counting. Woodlawn beyond a miracle at this point, but he throws up a deep three and he hits it. 34-44, 25 seconds. We got a foul, and now they're in the 1-and-1. 25 seconds remaining in the game. DJ Jackson to the free throw line for the Minor Tigers. Coach Torrance Beard has done a great job leading this comeback for Minor High School. As he puts down the first free throw. And the second is like unto it. He makes them both.
10 points here in the fourth quarter.
And we got to travel. Palming the ball. We've got some animation on the sideline near the Minor bench. I think an exuberant fan there. He's been standing up coaching. He was the guy that passed out the extra pair of shoes. I guess he's their number one fan.
He coaching too. You see him coaching, don't
Absolutely, absolutely.
Well, look at his hat, and that tell you a lot.
And that does it. Minor has come into Woodlawn High School, scored only 9 points in the second half. First half.
37.
And come back to win this game 46-34.
Steve, man, I don't know what to say. I mean, what a turnaround. I mean, it was almost like Minor was sleepwalking the first half, and they come out the.
Okay, grab it for a quick second right here. Okay. About tonight's game, man. You came out strong in the first half. What do you tell you guys?
Execution.
Turn this way so we can see the camera.
Okay. Execution. Third quarter, we had a breakdown in execution. I attribute that to leadership and having a lot of youth on the floor. We weren't able to get into our offense. We let one or two things happen to us that got us down, and we just couldn't seem to buy a basket. And when we score a basket, that motivates us a little bit and picks everybody up.
Well, Coach, you guys came out strong in the first half.
Yeah, we did. I mean, we were focused, and all of a sudden when you start losing focus as a young team, you start making mistakes. And so we just got to build on it and try to put together 4 quarters of basketball.
What do you tell your team after this?
Execution. Like you said, first half, we came out strong. Third quarter, I think they scored 40 points the second half. They only had 9 in the first half. So that's just a lack of intensity, keeping up the defensive pressure. So that's just something we got to work on.
Coach, appreciate it.
All right, man.
Okay, good.
All right.
Great interview there by Brent Oates.
Coach Turner taking some time with us.
And, he's pretty much summed it up. I mean, young team couldn't deal with success, Steve, in the first half.
Absolutely, and it came back to bite them in the second. Well, Robert, we got some upcoming events. Winter Intercession begins January the 3rd and runs through the 6th. That is the week following our new year. As we bring in the new year, our kids get a week there. Those who need a little extra time to regroup and get ready for the upcoming school year, and then upcoming semester. And then those who want some extra support can come on in and get some small group instruction during our intercession. If you go to our website, birminghamcityschools.org, you can, or if you just take a photo of the QR code there, you can go ahead and register your child as we speak. Transportation, breakfast and lunch, even after school care will be provided that will include a snack.
Can't beat that, Steve.
Can't beat it. Specialty schools applications are open. Phillips Academy, Princeton Elementary, W.J. Christian School, Epic School, Ramsey High School, and I'm going to add Inglenook. We want all the new people we can to come into our learning community. We are really looking to put together an accelerated kindergarten class. We began talking to Dr. Sullivan about this last year in the spring, as well as Dr. Hines, and we really want to draw in some of our top kindergartens to get an accelerated program.
And go to our website, birminghamcityschools.org, for more information.
The Christmas concert, Robert, the 83rd annual. Tell them about it.
Yes, sir. The 83rd annual All-City Christmas Festival, Boutwell Auditorium, this Thursday, December the 1st at 7 o'clock. Absolutely free. And if you're not in the Christmas spirit yet, go to that. You will be. Or you can watch it right here on livestream.com/BCS. And also, Thursday night at the exact same time, the Ramsey Rams, your alma mater, will be taking on the Charles Henderson I don't know what they are. From
whatever they are.
They're gonna be losers Thursday night.
There you go.
Bringing back the blue map will be the Ramsey Rams Thursday night at 5 o'clock.
There it is. We want to see the best out of QB Reese, see the best out of Ashton Ashford, the best out of J Rock, and so many more. And Friday, we'll be back. We'll be back right here in front of this camera, guys, for you as we bring you Parker High School against Carver High School.
Yes,
a matchup of two storied Birmingham City School basketball programs.
Yes, and I can't wait. December the 2nd, 2022, BCS live or livestream.com/BCS. Girls will tip at 6, followed by the boys. That's this Friday.
We start with the ladies, and like he said, the doubleheader will close out with the boys.
And one more, Pathways for the Future in Birmingham City Schools, a community conversation with Superintendent Dr. Mark Sullivan, December the 5th at 6 o'clock at the Birmingham Museum of Arts. Make your plans now. If you're invested in Birmingham City Schools, please attend.
Robert, we are a busy school system with a lot going on. And as you saw from those upcoming announcements, if you want to be involved, you can get involved. And we didn't run this one, but if you want to be a sponsor, if you want to be a partner with us, you need to reach out to Cheryl Stewart. You need to give us a call so that we can get your products before our audience of upwards of 10,000 viewers every night. Here it is right here. Every time we broadcast, we have an audience that you want to be a part of. And what a success story. If nothing else, you ought to want to support.
That's right. That's right. Well, Steve, games didn't turn out like we wanted them to tonight, but still high school basketball, and we're still shining on our student athletes here in Birmingham City Schools.
Absolutely. We had a great time, and I still say this was another example of BCS excellence. This has been BCS Under the Lights.
Courtside edition.
Yes, sir, right here from Woodlawn High School. We'll see you Friday as we get ready for Parker and Carver. Have a great night, everybody.
Be safe.
Be safe.
You're watching BCS Under the Lights, a production of Birmingham City Schools and BCS Media. Birmingham City Schools, your best choice in education.
BCS Under the Lights. Courtside Edition.